are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
Go now. It should say we are live on Spreaker right now.
You want me to go to Spreaker?
No, I want you to go to to the 420 radio show and tell me if you see a Spreaker that says we're live.
Okay, gotcha.
I lost Aaron.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yep, it says live. Yep, we are on the air.
And we are on the air. Yes, we are. 1 second.
We are,
so
we?
We're going to put this there. Okay, we are live on remote. I'm not even with Al. I'm in Al's pocket today, and Ross is here, and I'm here with Tim moving Kelly and Tim down to Hamilton. So
you're on remote too.
I'm on remote. I'm on moving remote. We can go back to the back now. It's all running here, Tim.
There we go.
I'm just going to shut off my Wi-Fi on this because we're running.
All righty.
And we're going to the doghouse to unload shit. Or load shit. So, Al, tell people where you are and what you're doing.
Well, I am here, I would call it the belly of the Metro Toronto Convention Center in downtown Toronto.
The belly.
I was thinking more like effects.
I was thinking more like bowels.
Bowels. it's deep, man. Yeah. This is the Metro Toronto Convention Center's lower hall. The expo is normally in the past. Any of the expos have been held in the north building, in one of the large halls up there, and so this year they've moved it down here in the south building, and it is we're down 3 or 4 escalators to get down here underneath the city. But it's a whole new setup. There's a lot of things that are different, isn't there? Aaron, just so you know, Aaron Monachny, also known as Butterfly, is here with me, and her wings have been hopping all day. They've just been going. We got here about 90 minutes ago, and she's just go. I'm gonna have to put a short leash on her so I can. Well, here we go. I got her hooked up with the speaker wire.
Hi everyone, great to be with you.
Hi there, how are you doing, Butterfly?
Doing great. It's an exciting show here at the 3rd annual Lift Toronto Expo. Things have changed.
How are things out there? Like how's the vibe?
Hi Tamara, good to hear you.
Hi, good to hear you too, Aaron.
Thanks. It's a different vibe because it's already been it's into its 2nd day today, as yesterday was a business specific industry day with many speakers, and it was well attended by a number of different industries and business head types. Lots of suits, in other words, and it was a meeting of lots of minds, sharing of information, and it's changed. We have companies that are interested in us in more ways than one, and now we are legitimized. What else can you say about it? Because if you have industries investing in it and telling those people who are touching the flower or not touching the flower how to capitalize.
However, you're only legitimized if you have the money, though, right?
The product has to be a diversified product. It's
on mainstream.
It's going to be difficult for some. The craft market is going to survive, I believe, because it can't be shut out. But this is just a turning point in our industry where now we have more legitimacy with the business side, and they are foaming at the mouth to get in, of course, because they can see the marketplace. So everyone has to be keeping their eyes open who they deal with, and it's amazing though because it's going places for a lot of different companies and industries.
Foaming
is a good word to use
for
a while.
What's that?
Foaming is a good word to use.
Yeah.
Frothing. Frothing at the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, they're making us lots of coffees here. It's a lot different than some expos.
Yes. Yeah, but I have seen some buds, but they're their own people's own personal buds, like in the vapor lounge. We stopped in there a couple times this morning.
Yes.
Oh, they do have a vapor lounge this year. That's awesome.
Yes, it's much.
They had one last year.
Oh, did they have one last year?
Yeah,
but
they had one
awesome
last year.
That
every expo.
Lounge. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but this one is a whole lot different, isn't it, Aaron?
It's a very different because the marketplace of vaporizers has expanded to such a degree that there's so many products available. Right. And in that, there's so many different products on display, all tethered down like an iPad or an iPhone at the Apple Store. And it was interesting because people are surrounding these items, and some of them are like, especially yesterday, some of them are so unfamiliar. Yet because of the vaporizer helping those that are quitting smoking, some are familiar. But the variety is great. There were a number of tables, each with a different vaporizer set all around.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I got to try some bolts and stickles to the Mighty. You know, it's something. It's a $500 vaporizer, portable vaporizer, and yeah, it worked great. So I was at least able to try one. I won't be able to buy one, but at least I can say I tried one.
What are the prices like? Reasonable for retail, or what are the pricing on those now?
Those, yeah, they're like $500 here.
Wow.
I got the hand signs, and
wow.
There's it's if it's like there's one large company, like a large distributor, that has sponsored that because they got little sections off to the side where you can do some business for people that are looking into getting the vaporizer wholesale business.
Well, that's why I'm asking. The reason why I'm asking is because we might have the green light here for a vapor lounge. So I'm going to be looking for, that kind of thing, right? So interesting to know they're still sitting pretty high.
Congratulations on all that hard work to get there, and embrace it, because it's the way of the future with legalization. Of course, there's people that's going to need to be exposed to the product in a safe environment outside of their own homes. They're going to
safe consumption.
They're going to be frothing at the mouth too and asking for free samples from everyone around. It's going to enlighten a lot of people with legalization, and they need a place and space to do it safely. So wonderful.
Right. Well, RCMP are saying okay as long as we ID. And I've got a proposal going in next week. So things are positively moving forward here. No to the dispensary, yes to a vapor lounge. So we're moving forward in this little town too.
That's a start. Wow.
That's a start. That's right. Exactly.
And the clinic's going in there too, Ross. Like, it's going to be a combo: clinic at the front, vapor lounge in the back. So
cool.
Yeah, Canadian Therapeutic Cannabis is expanding out here too.
Yeah, it gives them a spot to test medication.
Absolutely. Like I said, there'll be no distribution, but we'll talk about this another time. This is more important what you guys are doing. So.
Hey, a little promo doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's there's a fair amount of people down here that come down to walk around the floor. Like, we haven't even walked the whole thing yet, have we?
No, we have only been to a little bit of the offerings via the booths. There's a number of things. I was here yesterday for the business day, as mentioned, and that was great because the booths were also available and the expo is open. There's a virtual reality tour that's put on by Lyft, so you can put the goggles on and be in virtual reality. I didn't do it yesterday. I'm going to try it today.
Is it like is it psychedelic in there, or like?
Yeah, we can interview. You can talk to us while you're in there. Hey.
You do require, I believe, to show that you've got a Lyft rewards card. So even the loyalty programs of this world are entering the cannabis world.
Yeah. You've been walking around with this piece of paper. She's got a wristband on, and she's got this paperwork, and she goes around and she gets
t-shirts. I get a hat. There's still a hat to be found at one of the vendors. That's obviously a bigger sponsor. This is part of the marketing world and the event space and special events, where they're trying to teach you about the products by branding you. So Lyft has got their color and their logo, their little font. Oh, pardon me. And everyone else is here with all kinds of handouts, pens, freebies. It's a trade show. It's amazing, and we have become almost a full circle because we have many different businesses investing in our world now.
To tell you the truth, I've seen, I think, three, maybe four booths that have glass products.
Past.
Yeah, in the past, the TY, it was it was quite a few there, but this is more businesses, unlike that.
So do you see it they're positioning more for recreational legalization? Do you think that's where they're going?
It's definitely what's going on, because I went to one seminar yesterday at the Business Expo, and that's what they're saying. It's a new word in the terminology of business world. It's called rec, the recreational market. They even made a little short form. Is going to change a lot of marketplaces. It's going to bring in different types of investment. It's going to further legitimize. It is going to have major impact on many things, not just buying and selling of the flower, as they call it, but also impacting the world as we know it, workplace. As Tamara knows, there's many things in the workplace with human resources. I know you've helped spread word about people who are trying to make sure they can still work while using medical marijuana. This is very important. The HR departments of Canada are going to have major policy changes. They're going to have to hire companies to help them write those policies and procedures, and they're going to have to consult with experts. All of this is going to generate things that are going to include change and a lot of spending.
Which seems kind of ridiculous. Seems kind of silly to me, that particular aspect of it, because right now there are employees working for employers who are using all manner of drugs, opiates and benzodiazepines, and all these other mind-altering and addictive substances, and they have no interest in whether or not their employees are using those.
No, but even in the oil industry here in Alberta, right? They're really changing their minds on that. Like, we've had drillers and pushers say they'd rather have 10 potheads than 3 drunks, right? It's the insurance companies and changing policy within that. And I think that, it is going to be a huge thing. Like, many of you know that I quit a job back in 2003 with H&R Transport because they drug tested me and I came up, hot for pot back then. And it was before I was medicinal. And they just, basically took my everything away and left me with palate control. And I was like, fuck you, I'm not doing this.
I love that. Hot for pot.
Hot with pot. Yeah, too hot for pot. Yeah.
You know what, though? Tamara, I think, I can understand it for anybody who's going to be in a position where they're operating heavy machinery or driving a bus or a truck or, doing stuff like that. That's understandable. And they should be looking at all drugs. But for somebody looking, working in an office.
When you're running a computer, like, you're not physically going to be able to, you're going to beat up the computer. Like, you're running a computer, right?
Well, I had lots of office jobs where, nobody would know if I was using cannabis or using an opiate or a benzodiazepine, and nobody would really care. And you couldn't possibly hurt anything except potentially an invoice or something, it's just, it's a non-issue. Yeah, right. Oh, sorry, I overcharged you there by $1.5 million. Oops.
Oops. Right. But yeah, like I said, in different forms.
I'm hot for pot.
But like I said, in hindsight, like, it's reality changing. Like, you have to start changing from the people's minds, small to big. So, when you can start with the oil patch, like I said, Tech Mines out here, they've got the union has actually a Supreme Court right now the union's fighting with Tech about pre-drug testing. At mines here. So there's some stuff that is going on in the courts at that court level with unions trying to get that kind of changed within the industries too. So.
Well, I haven't seen any testing companies here yet.
There are several. I can advise you that there are several cannabis testing companies with their machinery for sale, as well as their companies for networking. They're trying to create clients. So their booths are here for both that side of the industry, and I think that one is one to watch. As we've been told by Mandy McKnight, it's a hit and miss. When you send stuff out for testing, what are they really doing? Are they telling what's in it, and how are they matrixed or matrices? To what are their standards?
It depends on who's paying for the test, I think.
I saw one place that, on their information said that they wanted 300 grams.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Right. I bet they do, right? Well, we brought that up at City Council here too, about the fact that we should have an office like that or in every town. So you have patients that are growing, so that patients can bring their product in to be tested for everything. So how the heck do you say that word? Analytic office where people can just bring in, $10. Here's your, and that's something that the industry should be looking at too. So if there is people like that they're apparently already seeing that these places are going to be in need, especially if crafting continues and patients continue to grow. Who wants to send their stuff off to the island and pay $75 to, get their cannabis tested, and you got to wait 3 weeks? And that's pretty much what the options are at this point.
I don't know that that's going to change, because as long as they're, gas chromatograph, mass spectrometer is the standard, you got to go to these labs that can afford that kind of equipment, and the technicians that run that equipment.
Right. So it's a business opportunity for some people in that area. Right?
It is, but it's always going to cost $75, right? Yeah, you can do that now, and it's going to cost $75 is actually pretty cheap for those guys.
Aaron's telling me that there's 2 of those companies that are licensed by Health Canada to do their testing are here at the show.
Cool.
We're right by the stage right now, and there's a big crowd here around this extraction machine.
Is it the CO2 extractor?
No, there's several stages. This one's the main stage, put on, I think, by Believe. As all the stages are sponsored, this is a true, marketing networking event. So the other stage is put on by a company called Sciencia Pharma, I believe. I have to look that up. And that's where the demonstration stage is, and that's where Marcus Bubbleman will be presenting some information, along with other demonstrations today, including cooking, and I believe extraction tomorrow.
Yeah. Cooking and extractions. Nice. Yeah, it's it's the kind of information that people are seeking. They want to know that type of things, and it allows people who've obviously been doing it. He's been doing it for a long time to share his knowledge.
Are they doing like growing portion too as well? Like, are they showing you any how to grow?
This seminar is more focused towards the business side. So there are companies here that will sell lights, trimmers, etc. But the demonstrations themselves are more into the business side, medical, business expansion, marketing your company, trying to get your company venture capital investors. So this one's I'm trying to remember some of the other topics and access it on my little iPhone here with the internet, because the lineup is quite incredible of speakers and advice that's being given to companies that want to get into this industry, either touching the flower or not touching the flower.
Yeah, and a cannabis community fellow person has been involved in helping with that, so that's been cool.
But this is not like your old TY Expo.
No. This is not your old TY Expo. This, like I said, the only cannabis I've seen is the patient's own cannabis. But yeah, this extraction thing, it was a rosin press, and I don't know. I don't know if he had a bud in there or just showed people how it squishes something.
Oh, really? That's
I've
not really
the information. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Aaron.
I've just accessed the information of what is on the panel of discussions today at the main stage and others. So I learned that there's a licensed dealer, not just a licensed producer. So at 11 o'clock, we missed it. It was the difference between a licensed producer and a licensed dealer as one of the topics. The next was high hopes. How will you access cannabis in 2018? Cooking with cannabis. Retail cannabis panel was also earlier today at noon. And it was discussing pharmacies and how things are going to be accessed and let me see. Whoops. Sorry, hit the wrong button. So what I'm trying to say, though, is the variety of discussions here is not necessarily on how to grow your own and how to, the medical how-tos. of getting access by a doctor. They're here in booths, but the speakers themselves are more business oriented. And for example, yesterday, the Dragon's Den presentation with 3 companies vying for like a win with investors, and Brett from Dragon's Den.
Right.
That was fantastic, and congratulations to Abby Roach and her Hotbox her principal. Yes, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. Yeah, congratulations to Abby, because that's phenomenal. Because we talked about this a little bit on my show too last week, that we saw Brett Wilson originally on Dragon's Den saying, no.
If you read the news, he's invested in at least 15 companies now.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It's incredible. This is what happens is, we as medical patient advocates, long-term standing cannabis understanders, master growers, advocates, patients, we all know this. And finally to see it happening is fantastic. But we all know that it's not done yet, because we still have doctors that will not prescribe it, but will go to their broker and now buy it in the form of a stock.
And people who should be in at the craft cannabis level aren't being involved.
They might get shut out soon. There's rumors that the craft market will not survive, but I believe that it will, because of the great fight that the beer market will be doing, and the Americans with their Treat It Like Alcohol campaign helping support.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have to be inclusive, or they miss 2 of their most important goals. Number 1, keeping it out of the hands of so-called organized crime, and keeping it out of the hands of children. Because if they're not inclusive about it, and you have to have millions and millions of dollars to play, then there's just going to be this black market. And I can guarantee that, because I know a bunch of people who are there now, and they're scoffing at the whole thing, saying, we love it. We love the direction they're going, because that ensures we're going to be here forever.
Yeah,
so,
that's it.
Right?
It's the government's choice, right? Like, they can either be inclusive and they can start allowing for mom and pop and craft growers and whatnot,
right,
or they could just go ahead and throw the billions at the corporations and let it go that way. But trust me, there will be a black market.
Or just make it so that it's so hard for the regular person to obtain. Financially, yeah. Like they just put an announcement out the other day on that. They've loosened up a couple things, but
didn't they say they've added more employees so they can get our paperwork, processed quicker too, which would be really great.
Okay.
Apparently they did. There was an announcement that came out. It was mostly about the licensed producers, but there were 2 very little paragraphs in there about how they've added people for processing personal production permits.
Right. Because we've been waiting now since February.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to put in my renewal.
I know, right, Rob?
Yeah, I know. So, I'm going to be probably, like, as I was one of the first in the program, I'm also going to be one of the first to have a renewal. So I'm putting a big sticker right on the front of the envelope that says time sensitive.
Which
and they better get her done.
Yeah.
All right. So we've been sort of standing here in a bit of a quiet spot so we can get started. So we're going to make our way along here, Aaron. So I don't know whether it'll get too loud for you, but if it's too loud for us to hear you, we'll let you know.
Sounds good. Well, you guys have a great time out there too, right? Like, I'm virtually with you.
Yeah, it's too bad.
You might be amazed at some of the different products that are there.
Al, the first time I met both you and Aaron was at the first TY Expo, right? So that kind of brings back good memories too.
Actually, I saw that picture of you and Deb.
Yeah.
Just the other day. Yes. We've already come across. We made like 10 steps. And we've already run into somebody. And you guys got 2 minutes? Okay, we got a couple minutes here. Sure. Okay.
Are you going on, Steve?
Okay, we're gonna go on Steve here. Steve. We're hooking him up here. There we go. Okay.
And who is Steve with?
Steve is here with Neil.
Oh, okay. So he's with the group.
Right. Yes, exactly. The boys that were out front group.
All right.
but I've only got one set of headphones.
Tamara, you know what group that is, right?
Yeah.
I can't share headphones with him. But I got Stevie Big Bud here. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm
Biggie
doing
Big
all right.
Bud. How's Biggie Big Bud doing?
Biggie Big Bud's doing awesome.
Awesome. That's great.
So
nice to hear from you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you know all those voices or not, but there's Tamara Cartwright, and there's Ross Middleton, and Al Rapp will pop in.
I'm here.
There he is.
I'm cleaning out a garage.
You've done this before with us.
Yeah, great. Nice to see you guys, or hear from you guys. Not see you.
Hear from you. So, talking about hearing from you. So, what's new and exciting with you?
Well, I'm, not too impressed with the whole so-called legalization thing that's happening, and I feel I'm just going to get screwed over once again out of the industry. But on the medical front, even under the ACMPR, just the delays and is just insane. I'm looking into filing a human rights complaint possibly with another patient out of Peterborough. I had my script signed February 1st. I just received the original May 7th that I now have to submit to Health Canada. That's going to take 16 weeks. So by the time I get the grow permit, I'll have to renew.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. We were just
discussing
that.
Yeah.
Welcome to our nightmare.
It's just crazy. So yeah, I'm just setting up regardless, and whatever happens.
So, but if your doctor signs early now, you send the paperwork in early, will the date not reflect the day he just signed?
Yep.
So does that shift things again?
So I know when it was the MMAR, the date started when whoever the signing officer actually signed. Now my understanding is it's from the doctor's date of signing the script.
Correct.
Mine was February 1st.
Here's the way it works. The way it works is the effective date is when the person at Health Canada approves it. That's the effective date. And the expiry date is the date the doctor signed it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, exactly. Yeah.
So you lose whatever time it takes them to process it up front, and then you have to apply early at the other end to get it in time so that you don't end up with that gap that I spoke to with their little representative there, and how unfair that would be, and what I would have to do if there was a 1 week gap between my renewal, and she basically said, "Oh, you have to get rid of everything."
Yeah, I asked the same question when I phoned into Health Canada, and was told that to avoid the gap, submit your renewal 3 months prior to your expiry. So yeah, in my case, I'm going to be growing for a couple weeks and have to go renew.
So you send it in three months early, and then you have to send your renewal in 3 months early. So you get a 12-month medical document that's only good for 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. So
if you're lucky.
Yeah, I mean and then the whole genetics through the LPs and stuff like that. I mean that's a whole other issue. So I don't know how I'm going to put no on my application.
I ticked no for I didn't from supply, and I didn't want their genetics, and I ticked no on both, and it went through fine.
And if it comes up, I'm just going to say I saved some genetics from under the MMAR.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do
for sure. So just to switch topics, so what do you think of the expo?
I just got here. I'm obviously not a fan of Lyft and the LPs, but I do like to support the other people in the industry that are here. And that to me is what it's really all about. We're probably going to try to do a little protesting tomorrow. A plant was denied access yesterday. Neil tried to bring a plant in, and he was told no.
Did they arrest the plant? Did they put it in cuffs?
No, they allowed it to stay outside in the bushes, and it actually stayed out there in the bushes safe for a few hours, and it's now at an undisclosed location.
All right, and we're going to make another attempt, I hope.
Oh, guys, there you go. You can leave a cannabis plant out in front, and nobody steals it.
Are you kidding? Nobody's touching that thing.
Yeah,
they're afraid. It's toxic.
Yeah. So
don't touch that plant.
Okay,
I'm watering mine right
now. Let's see. You guys got any questions for Steve?
Hang in there, Steve.
Yeah,
do what you got to do, bud.
And basically, like I said, keep us informed because we've got a lot of people that are working in the industry through Lyft now that used to be side by side with us. So it's interesting to find out what's everybody doing.
Yeah, I mean it's the community's got to really come together, I think, and hopefully this whole legalization thing, it eases up over time as people get more accustomed to it, and I don't know. That's kind of my hope, I guess.
Right. You have a good time out there, and then try and enjoy yourself. I'm standing in the sun in BC, so you enjoy yourself in Toronto.
Hey, but raise hell too. Don't let them get away with anything, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We come down 3 large flights of elevators to get down here, so we're probably 4 or 5 floors under the ground because we came in at ground level.
Wow.
That's
nobody yell fire, okay?
It's not upstairs anymore, Al?
No, last year it was upstairs. It was the Claudia raids happened on that Thursday, so a lot of people were out front, not giving a fuck, or sorry, my language.
No, you can swear.
You can swear.
Okay, 0 fucks given, right? And
right.
So this year they've hidden us on the base. There's literally like 3 big elevators coming down, and for someone of in a wheelchair of disability, I think it's 2 different elevators, and it's like a maze to get down here. Like, I was like, we got to keep going. Like, holy crap!
Yeah, the access.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the access isn't quite as good as it was up on the north building.
So
that's for sure.
They've hidden everybody then.
Yeah, we're hidden way in the basement here.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It brings back memories. I used to come here for Treating Yourselves booth when it was a National Women's Show in here, and we go out.
Oh.
Yeah, we would sneak out the back door and go mitigate in the loading dock way underground.
It's kind of pathetic that they've got you guys downstairs like that. That's kind of
yeah, it's different, man. It's different. It's all new. It's all new, really new. So
is it just because it's taking up less space, Al, or is it?
No, what do you think? The size overall, like
It's about the same size. I haven't a full walk around yet, but. I mean, it looks to be the same.
Huh.
The area for the speakers is a lot smaller than it was last year. I know that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was pretty close to the same size as the upper floor. Yeah. No, there's no row. There's no
Is there something,
sides in the booth. So.
Is there something else going on upstairs? Is that why maybe the venue was moved?
I don't know. This is the Expo's been there since 2010 because of the TY Expos. They've always been held in that building every year. Champs Expo, Lyft Expo, TY Expo, they're all held in that same hall. Yeah. Unless something was booked 8 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like I said, just a thought. Maybe there was something else going on.
Yeah, no, good question. Good question. Okay, Stevie. I'm going to let Stevie go here, man. He just got here. Give him time to walk around, check the place out. All right. Okay, guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay,
all right.
Praise hell.
All right, see ya, Neil. Thanks, man. Yeah. Neil came in yesterday with the plant. Stevie talked about it there, so I gave so they could keep going there. Yeah, that was like literally like freaking 10 feet, and then we ran into somebody to talk to already.
That's good.
Cool. Walk
Yeah,
another 10.
Okay, we are. Well, yeah, we're walking along. We're seeing different booths. Oh, yes. Yeah, good. What are we? Where we are with? We're on Lifestyle Radio, lifestyleradio.net. So we're all around here talking to people, the different booths and vendors about what's going on.
And I've come from Saskatchewan. I'm Dr. Kathleen Thompson. I own Tomcat Communications, a research company. And I'm doing cannabis regulatory research and also some agricultural reporting. We are the least prepared for legalization in Saskatchewan of the Canadian provinces, it feels. And so a way that we feel we can get more support for cannabis legalization in our province is to talk about hemp as an agricultural product. There's 5,000 uses industrially for hemp, and we have wonderful vectors in the prairies to grow hemp. Our soil conditions and our sunshine conditions are ideal for growing conditions. So we're really promoting hemp cultivation, particularly in indigenous communities. And then once we talk about hemp industrially, then we can talk about hemp as a superfood. And then you can merge into a dialogue about medicinal cannabis. And then finally, adult use cannabis. But it's not all about THC. We're talking about regulating an ag product to improve our economy and lessen poverty in our indigenous communities.
Yes, I got nothing wrong with having hemp come along to improve access.
I do have
to
a
hemp.
question.
We got. I've got like there's 3 other voices you'll hear in the headset. Okay.
Yeah. I have a question. Can I ask? It's really cool that you're developing the like hemp as a agricultural option for the farmers, and that's great.
Thank you.
What are you doing to help develop markets for hemp? Because right now there's not huge markets to use that hemp once it's grown.
Yeah, that's a really excellent question. I just spoke this week to a farmer in northern Saskatchewan whose neighbor grew a very good quality hemp field. He had a good crop 2 years ago, but he wasn't able to sell it because, for exactly what you're saying, there either wasn't the market available or there wasn't access to it, or he didn't know how to access that. So we don't have a specific plan for that yet, but part of the larger strategy would be looking at increasing those markets and ensuring that there's access to it for people. So that would be part of the larger initiative. You're flagging a major problem. We're also lacking a hemp processing plant in the prairies, and if we were to have a hemp processing plant, then that would increase the options substantively. So yeah, we have to do a big picture market analysis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a huge market. I think. Oh, okay. Apparently, we got some noise. You got a card? Yeah. We'll have you. There's actually 3 programs that are represented here. So.
If you send me an email, I'll send you the PDF to this which is published. So agriculture, it's in farming for tomorrow, making this argument.
Yes. Oh, because hemp's important. I have hemp milk for my in the morning, as well as hemp seed, and I got some hemp shampoo and conditioner on the table that was donated to me. Somebody bought too much.
This is beautiful. When I was talking to my business and professional women's club, and we started talking about hemp health products, the thing that turned their mind around was when they said hemp helps my hair. And then once they put that connection together, we could talk about cannabis. So hemp helping hair was a game changer.
Can I ask one more? Can I ask one more question?
Okay. She's gone.
She's gone. Oh, okay.
She's gone. We got a Santa Claus. He's green. He's a green. I'm serious, man. We'll talk to. Got a minute, Santa?
Wouldn't he be
Sure do.
Santa Claus?
Just so you know, we are live on the radio at lifestyleradio.net.
Oh, that is wonderful. Hello to all the good boys and girls at home.
Hi, Santa Claus. How are you doing?
I'd offer you some headphones, but I don't know, Santa.
Oh, it's okay. I can hear.
Yeah, that's good. That's right. Yeah, Santa has magic.
That is correct. I also fly through the sky.
So what do you think, Santa? The Lift Expo here.
Oh, I love it. Everyone is so jolly. And everyone loves the plants and the animals. It's a beautiful, magical kingdom over here.
What kind of gifts do you have, Santa Claus?
We're going to wish everyone a Merry Liftmas.
There you go. Thanks, Santa. Yeah, that was interesting.
yeah, I'll bet.
You just never know. We actually made it down a partial part of it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're just getting away from the presentation that's going on stage right now. We didn't want to overshadow them because this is an important info share session. And
go ahead and overshadow them.
No, we're gonna head over here and we're gonna check out the booth and see what we see, like one of the LPs with one of maybe its investors standing right in front of it. Because that's Brett from Dragon's Den.
Oh,
all right.
He was, of course, a part of last night's celebration of those companies vying for the win. And we know that Abby, of course, was the winner. So proud of her.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, there's a joint. There's a joint walking around.
All kinds of characters walking around.
Yeah, Aaron's getting the photos.
Excellent.
They will be shared on Facebook. They will become available. Oh, there goes some other more media. Yeah, there's you know, like we can get snagged on people as we walk along. I was shooting.
Well, I had Tracy on my show on Wednesday, and she was saying how the difference in even the one expo, or not expo, but the other conference she was at a couple weeks ago too was quite different. You know.
Okay, we're walking. Where are we going now? Yeah, okay, we'll go around the pool. Let's try to figure out the hand signs. Oh, Santa and the joint got together, just so you know. They're here getting photos here, Aaron. Let's get you lined up so you get a shot.
I want to know what Santa Claus has in his sack for me.
Yeah, Santa Claus. It's like he's bringing everybody a raw joint.
Excellent.
Yeah. Tentacles. Yeah, there's all kinds of different. Just so you know, we did get a little bit more mobile here, didn't we, Aaron?
Yeah, let's get a groupie with this nice joint. Let's see. Sure, but I'm gonna have to send it, so I'm gonna do my usual.
She does a groupie shot.
All right, get in there, and we'll try and get the raw all the way with the word.
Fun stuff.
Okay.
There we go. We got the groovy. Yeah. Thank you. Does the joint speak? Okay. What do we got here? She's pointing. Oh, this is cheer.
You do. So we're going to try and look at one of these fabulous companies that is here at this Lift Expo that you haven't seen maybe before at the cannabis enthusiast level. This is the testing equipment is now in a booth.
Processing. They got some processing stuff here. Like, what's these glass jars?
These processing methods are available as well as rosin presses. This must be a processing. I thought it might have been testing.
Well, that's the type of equipment that we're seeing on display here. We'll give you that impression. Good. How are you doing? Just so you know, we are live on the radio right now. Yes.
You're crackling every now and then, Al.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just stop it.
Try to keep that hand still. All right, guys. Just so you know, we're at
Across International, we do material processing lab equipment, mostly in this industry for making cannabis extracts and hemp extracts.
Like concentrates.
Yes, concentrates.
Yes.
Like this stuff, man. I'll tell you, we walked by here, and Aaron thought it was research stuff because of all the globes and glass that are going on.
Yeah, so glassware is really commonly used in distillation in general. And so analytical chromatography is a whole other side of the business. And we distribute Agilent vacuum pumps, and I'm trying to talk to them about their analytical chromatography for figuring out what the heck's in extracts after it's already made. We mostly use our equipment for making the stuff.
Are you moving away from the organic solvent products and towards non-organic?
Well, so we've been making material processing lab equipment for all types of industries for 25 years or more. And so a lot of the industry leaders in pharmaceutical and food use organic solvents every single day in way larger concentrations and quantities than cannabis. So we think really there's a lot of fluctuations in the market that are gonna settle down. Dust will die. But for now, we basically sell equipment that's for all kinds of post-processing. So we sell things that can be used for ethanol extraction or simply winterization of CO2 solvents so that you can get all the fats, lipids, and garbage out, basically, so that your patient's only taking pure cannabis oil. We sell distillation equipment for making pure THC, CBD, etc., for pure pharmaceutical chemicals, ovens for decarboxylation, rotovapes for removing alcohol from product, rosin presses for pressing, so obviously that's solventless and open to all medical Canadian patients. And pretty much trying to offer any and all solutions that we can. We sell freeze dryers now, which are great for ice water extractions, which are also permittable under Health Canada. So,
yep.
Waiting for the dust to settle worldwide until we can fully utilize all of our equipment. But until then, we'll give people what they need when they need it.
Wow, whatever happened to the days of, just a rolling paper, right? This is just blown. There's just so much stuff that's changed in the industry. And seeing the display here shows
Definitely,
it's amazing.
It's great. And also, I think it's just fine that people roll up their cannabis and smoke it. I think it's obviously something anyone should be able to consume. But that being said, certain patients simply can't do it. Like, they can't smoke plants because that's carbon. It's carcinogenic. They just can't do it with their lungs. They can't smoke at all or even vaporize, so they have to eat it or use like an injection, suppository, something that you can take orally. There's all kinds of different delivery mechanisms. And so oil makes it so that you can literally rub oil into your skin and feel the effects of cannabis, like relief, etc. So it's just a matter of like making the full opportunity of and utility of all the different types of products you can make, all the different types of medicine you can make, and making sure every patient has what they need or how they need it so we can get all these much more dangerous drugs off the market.
Now, these are available for everybody to purchase, right? Not just industry. It can be as long as you're a registered patient. So do you have much interest from the patient base?
Definitely a huge amount of interest from patients. Again, patients were processing their own oil until very recently Health Canada changed things. And so LPs are certainly much more interested these days also because our equipment is very economically priced so that we can like help universities and startup businesses and more private users. We make minimal margins so that we can get more of them out there and help more people. But that being said, it's still a couple grand, and that's not something everybody can drop. Plenty of people drop it on a piece of glassware, piece of glass art. So they really should be more than welcome to dropping that amount of money.
So do you guys have a distributor?
Sure.
Do you guys have a distributor in Canada now, or are you still sending it from the States?
No, we have a bunch of shops distributing our stuff. And the two biggest is, I'll mention Growers Paradise first because they're a huge sponsor here at Lyft. They're really great guys. They're out of Brampton. They sell vacuum ovens, pumps, rotovaps, rosin presses, everything that you need to grow your own, all the works. And then on the West Coast, the Valley Indoor Hydroponics at Chilliwack. They do a great job representing us over there. So our products are certainly available in Canada. Shops all over. Feel free to call in and we can talk to a shop near you if you'd rather stay local and work with a business person that takes care of you on the daily. And then we'll also distribute, ship direct worldwide.
Great. That's all.
Huge market in Canada for that kind of stuff, like huge. Like, and then, with only having the two distributors, I'm sure there's somewhere in between that would like to have that with, several different provinces in between British Columbia and Ontario.
No, 100%. You're definitely right. And it's just like, obviously there's a lot going on in those provinces. LPs are now really finally starting to get their like rules written down in stone so they can make an investment that they know they'll make a return on and spend their money wisely. So we foresee a lot more coming and we have a lot of interest from this show. And then beyond that, we always try to work with people on every single level to get them a price that's workable for them. And as far as like local shops, a lot of them are small mom and pop shops. They don't have the real estate to bring in an oven that you can fit a pound of extracts in and cost a couple grand to sit on the shelf. But again, once the dust settled and all the legislation's really solidified, I think people will feel more sure about making an investment and buying it for themselves. So distributors will feel more secure with making an investment to stock it and keep it available for local folks. So again, these are the brave trailblazers, and I love those guys to death at Growers Paradise Valley Indoor. So please go visit their shop. They're real smart, educated guys, and they're real informative and nice and happy to help. But until we have medical cannabis in Canada 100% clarified, it's kind of naive to think that selling extraction equipment, which is definitely the highest investment, is going to be a flowing river in Canada. Right now, it's a tiny stream, but it's building up speed.
It's all everything's got to grow. It's this is starting, even though it's been black marketed on the other coin of the other side of the coin in the legalized world. It hasn't been anything there.
Well, so Canada's always been huge in the cannabis movement. Like, obviously, Canada's been like the port of cannabis for the entire Western Hemisphere, some would say, for a really long time. So there's a lot of talent here for cannabis. And also, I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, for sure. Immense. And beyond that, also, like, Canada is very uniquely positioned because you guys can export and you have all these people that are so knowledgeable here. So really, there could be an immense opportunity for an export market, base the economy on a different type of oil, so to speak. Go from black to yellow.
And this equipment, because it's not cannabis, it's not THC, right? This would be no problem going across the borders.
100%. You can do hemp extracts, which are 100%, almost 100% THC free. And we even sell the equipment by which you can isolate CBD and those other helpful cannabinoids so that you don't have to have any psychoactive effects. You don't have to get your patient, quote unquote, high. You can just utilize other medical benefits of the plant, just like any pharmaceutical drug. And the ability to export, like, not only the product, but technology, information, knowledge, it's just going to be a huge boon for Canada. So all I can say is I hope that the government straightens it out so you guys could ride the wave as soon as possible, you know? Last thing you want to do is miss the wave when you're surfing.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, well, crafting is going to be, hopefully not left out of it, too, so...
The craft cannabis protocol. What's, before I move on here, what do you want to tell us about some of the stuff? What's this thing over here?
So here we have a vacuum oven, and so you basically pull vacuum on a chamber and apply heat in order to lower the boiling point of whatever you had inside. So if you had a butane, a propane, an ice water, a rosin, a CO2, or an alcohol extraction, you could basically lower the boiling point of whatever you don't want in the lungs or in the stomach of your patient so that you could evaporate it without damaging the incredibly complex and temperature-sensitive biology of the plant. Because again, this is one of the most sensitive biologies known to mankind. Our vacuum ovens were used for over 25 years by industry leaders, Tesla, NASA, GM, GE, the works, all major universities. Years ago, started getting funny phone calls saying, can you ship a vacuum oven to a residential address? And we said, I think so. I think you need a liftgate service, but what are you doing? They were like, but those were the original people making cooperatives and collectives and having a small group of patients that they were taking care of. And they were the real trailblazers that allowed the industry to evolve to what it is today.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So these vacuum ovens, we've won tons of awards with them. High Times, Stash Awards, Expo Gross Spain's Best Product. And again, they've become much more advanced from when even Tesla, NASA, GM, and GE were using them because they have become more precise and more controlled for the cannabis plant because it's so sensitive. So we have 5-sided heating, 2-year warranty, LED lights so you can see what's going on in there, all stainless steel tubing. You can see tons of information on our products, again, at www.acrossinternational or aivacuum.com. AI Vacuum is really geared toward the cannabis and extraction industry to, again, educate all the people trying to get involved in the industry on specifically what you guys need to know. And then Across International's website, again, we've been selling our own manufactured products and distributing other products like Agilent, Edwards, Welch, Pookie, all that Kiko for decades.
Great variety, different products. This come in different size.
Yeah, this is a 1.9 cubic foot that we're exhibiting at Lift Expo, and if anybody wanted to come pick it up, we're actually doing 20% off of it, and you just have to pay the 5% GST. They're usually $21.90 American. So do the math, and they come with all 5 racks. But so we have a 1.9, we have a smaller size that's a 0.9, it's about a foot each way or a third of a meter each way. And then they get as big as 16 cubic feet, and like you can make literally like almost meter by meter slabs of oil. So, and up to 12 of them at a time in that oven. So up from very personal use to very industrial use.
Yes. Well, this one looks pretty cool. I'll tell you that. You guys got any questions?
I'd like to know how long you've been there. I talked to Across International about 2 years ago, and you guys.
Ross is a business owner, just so you know. Okay.
Yeah, I own a hydroponic store in Belleville, but I was talking to people at Across International a couple of years ago, and they didn't seem to have anybody with the kind of knowledge base that you have. So, how long have you been with them?
It could very easily have been me that you talked to. I've been with the company for about 2.5 years. And honestly, I've learned how to ask the right questions to the thousands of users that are using our products. A lot of them share information. Some of them are publishing articles, books. There's immense amounts of resources on YouTube. And also, I recommend everybody check out our social media across INTL, Across International, or AI Vacuum on Facebook, Across INTL on Instagram. We have a combined following of like over 155,000 followers that we immensely look forward to shouting out Pace Radio so on with, please. And I'm sure you guys have a huge following as well. But so a lot of different processors, users, people in these labs every single day, a lot of these trailblazers are there posting their work, sharing their tech, and giving knowledge every single day. So we definitely recommend checking out Across INTL on Instagram and AI Vacuum on Facebook. You can learn, honestly, so much. I know people that like would be living on the street if they hadn't either invested in offering this medicine themselves or gotten hired by one of these local businesses. And it just shows you the immense economic effect, even beyond the medical effect that this is happening I'm sorry. It is affecting the entire world. And so we immensely appreciate you guys for getting the word out at Pace Radio Show. Immensely appreciate everybody here in Canada for just keeping that medical idea alive, because we come here to just try to educate you guys as much as I can. And Bob, I immensely appreciate you giving us a call.
Hey, no problem. We appreciate you spending some time talking to us. You've got some terrific looking products here. We didn't even get to the rosin presses sitting here too. They allow you to do any demonstrations?
I haven't asked my boss either if he'll let me smush buds in our brand new rosin press that he planned on me selling. Haven't been asked any of these questions. I'd be more than happy to broach them for Pace Radio Show. You want to wait about another minute and a half?
Oh, okay.
That's worth the wait.
That's worth the wait.
I'm looking for the Facebook page. What was the Facebook page called?
Absolutely.
AI Vacuum. A as an across, I as an international. Yeah. Have any veterans listening out there? A as an alpha, I as an India. Vacuum. Okay. Vacuum cleaner, vacuum technology.
AI.
Good. All right. Well, super. Well, thank you very much for this, man. It was great.
Vacuum Technology Association out of...
No, AI Vacuum. It should be just A as an alpha, I as an India, vacuum.
I put it in the search and nothing's coming up.
Yeah,
Try AI vac ovens. That's odd. I think it's just literally facebook.com/AI vacuum. I'm going to very shortly investigate. Oh, excellent.
AI vacuums.
There you go.
I found it, Ross. Yep.
Is it vacuums plural or is it vacuum singular?
AI vacuum. Just a capital A, small I, vacuum. Yeah, it's showing here.
Capital A, small I. Okay.
Right. Meet the gold standards for botanical extractions. Great.
All right.
Thanks for coming on the show. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. And actually, I got so sidetracked going into the show and getting excited about sharing info on Pace Radio Show. I didn't get anybody's names. Bob, you were the one that I spoke with that was that had talked to us 2 years ago, right? Back when the industry was young.
Yeah, it's Ross.
Yes.
It's
Ross.
Ross.
I'm so sorry.
And it was, like a lot has changed, obviously, in the last 2 years. And people are speaking different language now than they were 2 years ago. Everything was kind of on the low down QT, and all that stuff. And it's a lot more open now. And
now people dive in.
Yeah. And I guess I'm just enjoying that openness.
Terpenes and cannabinoids. That's what we're here for the show. We're not here for beach.
And I'm in Cranbrook, British Columbia. My name's Tamara, and we don't even have a dispensary here. So I have my own show. It's called Cannabis and Coffee with Tamarajuana, which is on this station weekly as well. But we don't have a dispensary here. We're pretty much out in the vast land of desperation.
Honestly, I'm sure if you guys give us a call, we could figure out something. We have a lot of fun friends all over the world.
That'd be awesome.
Cool.
We're actually looking at opening a vapor lounge here in the next month or so, or a few months.
Congratulations, Godspeed. Let me know if you want a rosin press right on the counter for smushing buds and making something to vape right there.
We will.
I may be in touch. I want some brochures and whatnot, so I need a catalog.
All righty. Well, I don't think you want to give your email out on the air, but I'd be more than happy to send you some info.
I'll give you mine.
Ross at bmahydroponics.com.
I'm sorry, which one? Where was it?
Ross,
what was it again?
It's Ross at bmahydroponics.com.
Ross at BMA Hydroponics. Obviously, BMI Hydroponics knows what's up.
BMA.
BMA.
Bravo, Mary Alpha.
There you go. bmahydroponics.com.
Yeah,
awesome.
Let's not forget about Northern Ontario, too. I'm Northern Ontario Kim, and I'm way up in Northern Ontario by Kapuskasing, and we literally have to drive 6 hours to get anything from up here. So,
I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I'll certainly remember cannabis and coffee, so I can at least listen to you talk about weed, if not smoke it.
Yeah, Northern Ontario Kim, I'm on Pace Radio. Tamara is a different show.
Yeah, I have my own.
There's actually 4 voices in that headset.
And if I told you I'm smoking
Tamara, there's Tamara who hosts the Coffee with Cannabis, and then there's Kim Cooper, and she's with me out to the Pace Radio Show. And then there's Ross, and there's Al, another Al.
From the 420 Radio Show.
Well, as usual, I didn't see who was in the pool. I just jumped in. Yep. That being said, it's been an absolute honor and pleasure.
You're in great company.
I'm here, but I'm actually moving.
And you're in great company.
So.
I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. And again, anything you want to learn about us, feel free to visit www.acrossinternational or AIvacuum.com. And I immensely appreciate Pace Radio for covering Lift Expo Toronto. Come on out, folks.
You should go get one.
LifestyleRadio.net is where it's being broadcasted at. And you can get, if the podcast will be there as well.
For all the people that didn't want to make the drive from BC.
Right, that's right. Just a short drive.
It's a really long drive.
It was so funny. I was like, I had a customer that was interested in like selling our stuff out of a hydro shop out in Maine, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you guys are in Canada. You could just like drop by my shop and like show me how to do short path and make pure cannabinoids, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in Toronto. I'm in Canada. It's only like 10 hours out of the way, right? We're right next to each other."
Just pop in.
I'm about a 3-day drive from Toronto, so.
Yeah, you're on this side of the mountains.
And I am. I'm not on the coast. I'm actually in the Rocky Mountains, but it's still a 3-day drive.
Just careful with the slip and slide roads out there, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
and don't smoke and drive unless you know what you're doing.
They got some nasty corners, I assume.
And don't tell us what to do.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. And this has been great. We talked so long, I can't remember your name.
Maxwell, awesome. Thank you guys so much. We look forward to covering the Your Eyes radio show on our social media as well. Share the love.
Share the love, exactly.
Hey, Maxwell, take care, man.
You guys take care too. Get lifted.
All right. Thanks, Maxwell.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, that was great. Great. Okay.
Any other cool booths to talk about? I got hydrocarbon extractors. I got big distributors. Whatever you need, man.
We're just making our way around. That's all. I'm being pushed.
Can you guys hear me? Hello.
All right. Thanks, man. Talk soon.
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm actually I'm here, but I'm going to be driving. I may drift in and out. I have to take a load down to an apartment.
So there'll be no commercial break then?
We're not having any commercial breaks. Nope.
Wow, commercial free.
Commercial free. Listen or not.
That's right, commercial free. It's funny. Earlier, I was being told to slow down. Now I'm being told to speed up.
Who?
Aaron's my eyes.
So you're just gonna have to hurry up and wait.
I wonder who's got the leash there, Aaron or Al?
It's very packed here. There's a lot of people here today, so negotiating
That's
around
good.
that is quite interesting.
Yeah, because we are connected.
Yes, we are tethered together.
There we go. Oh, I heard
Put as
someone
much
call.
in as you can, Tim.
We're at the TV booth here. Oh,
it's got to go anyway.
Some beeping. That's not the fire alarm here, folks.
Yeah, I think it was your French fries are done.
French fries are done. Yeah.
That
McCann
was
fries.
somebody getting into the car is what it was.
Hey, look at right here, Ross. This is the General Hydroponics booth.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, General Hydroponics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask them how they like being owned by Scott.
I drive, as I drive through Midwestern Ontario here, what are your first kind of give us a retrospect of what you've seen so far? I know you've only gone through half a thing now.
Yeah, we've actually got a full strip down the aisle, and we are now here at a booth that's basically a wall booth. They have, from my understanding, from what they had posted online, the place was all rented out. There wasn't any spots left, and since they only needed a wall, they found them a wall.
Well, it was, as far as I know, Lyft was sold out months ago.
Yeah. There's no booths left. Everything is full. Well, they show rain, make sure all that. But there's no dividers or anything, no soft walls or anything like that between the booths here. There's a few, sure, but.
Hey, Al, make sure when you hit Remo's Nutrients too, you let them know that that we're all here because they're commercial runs on the Lifestyle Radio Network.
They are. I saw Remo earlier. He was here. He was just getting here.
Awesome.
He was, doing the photos.
Yeah.
I came in late today. Is there a vapor lounge on site this year?
Yes, there is a vapor lounge. But I'll tell you, it was a lot different. You know how before you had you had at TY where you had a few volcanoes or herbal airs, and you could sit around the table and everybody would put some herb in
we
it.
tested a bunch of them, right?
Yeah, well, this year it is basically there's like a major distributor of them, and they've got all the different products in there, and the products are on a table, and they're tethered to that table. Think of going into an Apple store.
Oh
right?
no! With
Yeah. So if you got meds, man, you can. If you got meds, you can grind up some buzz. There's grinders on the tables, and you can vape away. Like I tried Stoltz and Bickel Mighty. You know, I never tried one, but they're a $500 unit, eh?
Dude from Amsterdam there, Ebert.
Yeah, I recognize this lady. What's that? Hey, how you doing? Oh, we got a leaf coming through. We got a herb here.
Is Ebert there from Amsterdam?
No, the Verdamper is not here, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
We got the herb here, though. What do you think, Herb? What do you think of the Expo, Herb?
Well, so far so good. We're still standing. Meeting lots of people. Everybody's moving and shaking, feeling the green rush. We've been here, done that for a long time, so it's good to finally meet some of the newbies here. And, everybody's excited. This is great for the culture. So Herb's happy. That means we won't have to worry about getting arrested anymore.
Yes, that's
there for the Herb right now.
It'd be a nice thing not having a guy go to jail for a joint.
It's not good right now. A lot of my friends are getting arrested. My cousins are getting seized, destroyed. It's not really nice out there for us. But soon it'll be all good. They can't touch us soon. So.
It's right.
Kind of like slavery.
I got some headphones here, but something tells me they won't fit.
No, they won't. But I have my own.
He's like.
My manager always likes headphones.
It's like Santa Claus. He's got magic powers and he can hear everything. You guys got any questions for her before we got?
Yeah, just tell him I said all leaves matter.
All leaves matter. Yes, all leaves matter.
Yeah, you know what? It is. At the end of the day, we all matter. Everybody, no matter what color we are, what other shape we are, we're all here from the earth. Everybody's the same, equal.
That's right. Exactly.
All leaves matter, man.
Okay. Yeah. You get clipped when you walk by those trim booths.
They're trying to get me to come over there. I gotta escape them. They're trying to get me.
Yeah, they're sucking you in. Watch
Don't
out.
let them extract you, whatever you do.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thank you, man.
Don't get smoked.
We're getting some cards given to us. All right, and we've got another guest. I talked to her at the Globe Marijuana March, didn't we?
Yes, we did. How's it going?
Good, very good. And yourself?
Very good, thank you. I can't complain.
That's very good. Okay, you want to tell everybody who you are?
So my name is Ashley, and I'm from Sofa King Good Bakery.
There you go, the bakery that puts you on the sofa.
Yay!
Just so you know, in your ears there, you got Ross and Tamara from the Coffee and Cannabis with Terra Marijuana. And there's Ross from the 420 radio show. And there's Kim Cooper from the Pace radio show in your head.
Awesome. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi there.
Thank you for having me.
So, what do you think? I guess things have changed. Have you been to these expos in the past?
I definitely have, and things have come so far in the last year. It is incredible. The amount of vendors that we have this year compared to last year is just ridiculous. The products that we have that are available, unfortunately, no edibles this year. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for next year because we wanted to have a booth, but you know how things are at the moment, unfortunately. But that being said, this is amazing.
There's a lot of people here, like between the vendors and all those people who are walking around, Aaron and I were tethered, like you and I, get stand off to the side to get out of the way.
Well, it's kind of what you have to do, right? Especially with these giant leaves walking around.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It's all sticky.
Yeah, super sticky. He's actually getting over to a nutrient booth. Probably going over to get some food.
Yeah, right? It sounds about right.
Something to eat. So have you got any shows or events planned that you're going to be attending here in the future, like Cannabis Days or a Cannabis Day event here in Toronto?
Well, we'll definitely be a part of the next green market that's going on in the next couple weeks. I'm sure you're going to hear announcements for that one. We've actually got a few of those coming up from June into July. And then we've got the Master Glass Dab Throwdowns that we're vendors at as well. So you'll see us at least at those, and we're always running the shop every single day from North York. So keeps us busy.
Yeah, fantastic. Those green markets are awesome.
Are they not? All those vendors under one roof with everybody with green in mind. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Did I hear something about a roadshow?
Do you recognize the voice, Kim?
Did I interview her at 420?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I knew I recognized the voice.
I try to be a little bit everywhere.
We're running.
They were really good products.
That they are. Thank you.
They're not allowing any extraction booths or anything like that either this year.
I haven't seen
no baking.
The rise and press was there, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything used. There was a booth that we were standing beside by the stage that looked like they was doing demonstrations, but I don't know what they were pressing.
So how do they plan on doing a baking demonstration if they're not going to allow any of that to be in there? Because that you have to have either butter infused, coconut oil infused, extraction infused to do baking. So how do they plan on doing a bakery, baking, show or whatever?
That is an excellent question. I'd like to know the answer to that myself, actually.
I got the answer. Yeah. It's pretend this butter has cannabis in it.
Oh,
yeah, actually.
But how are they going to show them? But my other question is too, how are you going to show the decarb? Like if they're not going to have raw butter there to show what we're doing the baking, you have to decarb. So again, that's something. How are they going to be able to show people to do that if they're not allowing any raw material, flour in the building? Like that just seems, I don't know, weird.
A little crazy, right?
Right. Because like I said, you have to decarb. So how are they going to show that portion of it? No, pretend these maple leaves are, like I said, like what is it going to be pre-decarbed? Are they going to allow that? Like, oh, watch this video. So that's a question I'd like to, what's going to happen with that.
Oh, for sure. We'd like the answer to that as well, because we would love to have a booth here. But we were told this year, unfortunately, no edibles. And if we wanted a booth, it would just be to give out menus and business cards and that kind of fun stuff.
Well, it kind of seems pointless to do that if you can't.
Just a little, right?
Samples, right?
Exactly.
Right.
I guess about all you could do is make little cupcakes that would be the same as your cupcakes without your cannabis in them and say, this is how the product is this way. Just think how terrific it tastes with cannabis in it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Just kind of signify that you're terrific bakers without the cannabis already. But I mean, that kind of, you could do, I guess, something like that. But
Could you over by the Vapor Lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Here, have a cupcake with a little munchie.
Yeah, it hardly seems worth the effort and the cost to set up a booth if you.
Yeah, what is the cost of a booth out there this year? What is the cost of a booth?
It's actually a little scary. Yeah. So the 5x10 started at $12.50, I believe, this year. 10x10s, I think, went from $1,500 and up. Depending on where you were and how prime location your booth was going to be as well. So lots of factors there.
Wow. I know even treating yourself, like I know Marco got to be a little, higher up when, into the 4th and 5th year, but that's still wow.
Yes, yeah.
For a small business.
It's costly for everybody. It's costly for the event organizer. What's it cost to secure a building?
Right, and the liability, right? And that's probably one of the reasons why there's no cannabis being allowed, because then they won't have to pay the liability cost, right?
Yeah, insurance is ridiculous. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
good to hear from you. I'm just saying it's good to hear from her. That she's doing well out there, and good luck on your green market.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and hopefully we'll see you again at one of the next events.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. We'll bump into each other all the time. They don't miss you. It's your hair.
Get her contact info for me, Al, so that I have it for a future show.
Okay, Aaron's got your card. Okay, because Kim's asking for your contact info. No problem. Okay, we'll be in touch, right, Kim?
Yeah, we will, Al. Thanks.
Okay. All right, there you go. Talking to the lady who put you on the sofa after eating her edibles.
Excellent.
Sofa King. All right. What do we got here? Smart dispensing system. What do you dispensing system?
Oh, is it an automatic vendor or something?
He's just talking to somebody. Oh, you do you? So you just get. Have you got one of you got a few minutes? We're live on the radio right now at lifestyle.net. Okay, I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna go around that side. This is great having you here, Aaron, to help with all this.
It's probably easier with just two of you than it was with three of us last year.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Aaron's helping out, moving the equipment around, grabbing some guests, as he's just done right here with this fella. I was walking by. You got an interesting name on the top of your machine equipment here, but first, you want to tell us who you are and who you with?
Yeah, my name is Marcus Merrill. I'm with a company called Vendata Media Solutions, and we provide a smart dispensing system for retail.
So, like somebody who this isn't just a pop machine, right?
No, it's not what you see those typical chip style pop machines where you go up and put in $20 and press A5 and out comes 7 grams of OG Kush. This is a fully locked, secured, integrated system that can only be operated by staff in a retail setting.
Like inside a pharmacy, or this is something that could be used down the road with dispensaries, depending on how the government's set things up.
It's a secure thing, secure item. That's awesome, because that would help dispensaries for dispensing to keep their staff safe. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it would control, secure, protect your staff, protect your product. Everything that we do with the equipment is all monitored real time. So real time sales, real time out of stock, real time inventory counts. So scalability, if you have a retail location or a dispensary of 1 store, 5 store, 10 stores, you can then start monitoring what's happening in those locations real time.
That's terrific.
That's
yeah.
Cool. What's your website? I'm kind of curious. I have a business. So
our website is www.venddatams.com. Venddatams.com. We currently do this right now. We're in the tobacco space. We got about 7,000 of these machines. We're in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland. So we're a global company. We've been doing this for 5 years. So natural progression was to come into cannabis. So
is it for sure?
Vendata with 2 Ds or 1 D?
Well, yeah, with 2 Ds. So Vend, then Data, MS.com. It'll be heavily tobacco focused, but you'll get the information you need from there.
It's the system, really, that I'm interested.
Correct. Yeah.
Ross owns a hydroponic business.
Okay. Right on.
And so it's lots of opportunities out there for people, right?
That's why we're here.
So this, probably when it was closed, some people might even think it's a fridge. You got a TV on? Both sides.
Like the whole part of our name is Vend. So we provide vending solutions, data. So we're recording all the data, and then media. So we provide a digital media platform to allow you to, if it's a retail setting, you won't be able to advertise maybe the cannabis that you're selling, but you could advertise other goods in your store. Maybe, you get a vendor like Bavita on your side, and they can start advertising their, moisture packs, and then they can start paying money back to their retail locations for that space. So
I have thousands of products that I sell. Can you handle thousands of products?
Our machines are modular in the sense that we can build it from a 1 door all the way up to a 20 door, 30 door. So currently a 2-door system is going to hold anywhere from 80 to 96 SKUs.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ross would understand all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's completely modular, fully customizable.
I see.
We can integrate to any existing POS as well, as if they're willing to work.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your slideshow is going by as you're talking, so I'm getting a pretty good idea now. All right.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, I guess as far as the LPs could use them, but dispensaries, it'd be, as we mentioned, it'd be nice and safe if they could to have them. It'd be nice, down the road, however things set up, that they'd be available. Let's see, what else? I see some stuff here on the floor. You've got some information here. Wi-Fi, high spots, all this. So all the information is carried over from your computer to a computer. Basically, it'd be a computer.
Yeah, everything's cloud-based, so everything that happens in the equipment, it's smart. So it's a smart system. So basically, everything that's happening is getting recorded and then sent to our servers, and then that's pushed down to our platforms.
There you go. It's a smart one as well. You guys got any more questions? Anything you'd like to mention? Yeah, I've never come across any of this like this.
Well, I think the one thing that people, I think there's a little bit of a misconception, you know, when that's why I don't say vending, because when people hear vending, they automatically think of a vending machine. We're not a yes, we look like a vending machine, but what our equipment is doing is providing a delivery of a product in a safe manner. That's basically
because it looks like a vending machine. It's even got a slot in the front where stuff would come out.
Correct.
Yeah. And now over here to our right here, you've got this. Is this that?
So this, we don't have it set up for cannabis right now. This is tobacco, but this is a location that we have for tobacco right now, and this is real time. So this is giving them their sales and they're out of stock.
So that looks after all your inventory.
Correct. Yeah.
There you go, Ross. You won't have to worry about any miscountings.
No. I would just have to figure out what kind of products I would vend. I'm definitely not ballast.
Okay, have you guys got any more questions here? Oh, okay, we got the crickets. Okay, well, this has been great. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for your time. You wanted to say your website again?
Yeah, our website is www.venddatams.com.
There you go. There you go. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always nice to make new vends.
Yes, this is a whole new. There's so much. Like you can look at different businesses in here, but it's also some of the technology that's being shown and on display here.
Yeah, it changes monthly too. It seems.
Yeah, like. and it's all part of cannabis legalization. It's all part of the different branches, just from legalizing a plant, the different wings that come off of it that don't even really has nothing to do with growing it.
Yeah,
or the plant itself. There she is.
Going back to the person in Saskatchewan that was talking about hemp. Now, you want to talk about an underutilized crop. Holy smokes, they're throwing 3/4 of the plant away. Like that could be all kinds of stuff. I mean, it used to be that cannabis flower was used as for feed, for cattle, for all kinds of
seed, man.
Yeah, well, that's the seed, but I mean, the actual bud was used as what do they call it? Fodder, or not fodder. Anyway, it's what they feed the cows and feed the pigs and feed, and they used to eat that, and then cannabinoids would be passed through the milk that the cows produced, and it would be actually in the meat when you ate it.
Yeah. Now it's got antibiotics and stuff.
Right. So and it's because a lot of it has to do with what they're eating. I mean, I know cows eat a lot of grass, but they're feeding a lot of other stuff to other types of.
We found. Oh, we've Vegas. Are these people with vagabonds? Oh, right. Okay, here, Kim. You there? Kim. Did Kim leave us?
She's temporarily indisposed. Apparently, she's got her mute on, but or she could be talking with the mute on. That's always possible.
She could be. Yeah, that's right.
Because I've done that before. It's quite a bit.
She could get involved with it. No, I need your headset on. There you go. Hear me? I gotta talk to you. Okay. So you will hear other voices in there besides mine. You won't hear me in there.
I'm here.
There we go. There we got Kim. We got Kim there. Now it was very important we had Kim on there as well, because they're the only Aaron here, Miss Butterfly, and Kim Cooper on there from Northern Ontario. Are they? Oh, Kim.
Yeah, but it was because of you that we found Kim. So again, Butterfly helps us out again.
Yeah, for sure. I am so happy with my vagabond. I take it everywhere with me.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
This thing is. We did the Global Marijuana March Aaron and I. We did a live broadcast as we are doing here. And there's so many questions, so much attention drawn to that bong. I've never seen it. It. Oh, look at this.
Well, I'm really glad that you like it. It's a nice, sleek design. It's easy to cart around with you. It's very easy to dump it out, refill your water, so you're always using clean water. I just find it's very practical. That's what people are looking for these days, is something practical to use. And this is easy to clean. It's completely dishwasher safe. So it's a heat resistant polycarbonate material for the top and the glass base. So I do believe it's a good product, and I hope that people like it.
It's fantastic. I took mine to BC with me. I got so many discussions about it during my trip to BC. Everywhere I went, all the different venues that I went to while I was out there for the Mom Cup. So many people asked me about it. Got some ribbing from John Vergatas about it. That's a small joke between him and I. But, and on the way back, I dropped my suitcase, and the glass base had broken. So I dumped the bag out. I went to Dollarama. I picked up a new mason jar, and I'm good to go again.
Well, there you go. Easy to replace parts as well.
Yes, I have a local store that even has the wine cup base. The pole. Yeah.
Yes. Also functional with those ones as well.
For sure, exactly. Hey, we got a crew here. I see some more of your friends showed up with some Vagabond t-shirts.
We do. We have the whole Vagabond crew here with us today. We're excited to be in Toronto. We don't get to come down very often, but we make special trips for events like this. It's good to get out.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta get a t-shirt.
We're gonna start marketing the t-shirts. We've gotten a lot of compliments on them today.
Oh, I've got to get a t-shirt off here. You got to get in touch with me. I'd love to purchase a t-shirt.
So what's the name? Vagabond. How did that come up?
Well, you know what? I'm not the best person to talk to. My partner, Phil, is actually the creator in full. He designed the whole product, and then we partnered sort of when it came to the marketing end of it. But he's the mastermind behind this entire project, so I'm happy to have him around. He's definitely a good thinker, a good idea creator.
This is great because, not only in the Global Marijuana March were they interested in the bong, but Aaron was down in Jamaica and the same thing. People were asking about that bong.
That's so cool. I'm really excited to hear that because I love Jamaica.
Everywhere I take this thing, I've traveled from one end of Canada to the other. I haven't gone overseas with it yet, but that's coming up next. But everywhere I go with it, it's a conversation piece. People are like, "What is that? Oh my God, that is so cool!" And everybody just loves it.
That's really, really awesome. I'm so happy to hear that because you know what? It is kind of a niche market with so many other competitors on the market, especially in the bong market. It's nice to stand out and show something different. It's not your average bong. It can fold into itself and be completely compact. So
I can take it camping.
Yeah, Aaron slips hers into her purse really quickly.
Absolutely, you can take it camping. In fact, we've nicknamed it a camping funnel. So
it's great.
Now, does it come in different colors?
So yes, it does come in different colors. We have the clear with us today, which we call Casper. We have 3 other colors: a tank, a flamingo. Notice my flamingos, and the Bahamas is a blue color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, Aaron has the blue one. Aaron has the blue one. I have the flamingo. And when I stayed in Toronto at an Airbnb, there was a Vagabond on site, and it was the clear one.
Oh, that is so cool.
Where are your Vagabonds available for people who are looking for one?
So you can check out our website at www.vagabond.com. We're just an online market at the moment where we'd love to be in the head shops. So we're looking to venture down that road in the next couple of months. But right now they're only available online, and just go there, check it out.
All right. Now, how much? Just out of curiosity, how much are they?
Online they're $35.99. Plus the shipping is free. Shipping is included. We do charge a little extra for international shipping, but that's
business, guys. And if you ever break the I don't know what you want to call this, the jar.
Mason jar.
The base jar. It's replaceable.
It's absolutely replaceable, like you said, at the dollar store. Very easy to replace, right? You can even buy them in bulk.
Up a green one this time.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So
also, we do have the rest of the replacement parts available on the website as well, so you can always get your parts. You're never done. Yeah.
Good. Just so you know, Kim did a shout out for you on the radio show there a week and a half ago.
Oh, did you? Is that Kim? Yeah. Oh, Kim.
Yeah. Yeah, you were my shout out at the end of my show. I said, everybody check out Vagabond.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
okay.
No problem.
Just quickly, any questions before we let her go? All right, we heard the crickets. They were saying. All right, it was great talking to you.
Vagabond.com.
No hyphens in there.
No hyphens in there.
Straight up. Good stuff. All right, check it out. You can get your t-shirts there. All right, thank you.
Tell her to get in touch with me.
It was like probably a month ago where Aaron said to me that, I really like to get in touch with these people, but I haven't seen them anywhere. Yeah. And then to run into them here at the Left Expo. She didn't know whether she didn't know whether she'd ever see her again. Because bought it at the Globe Marijuana March,
And I bought mine at the Green Market.
You bought yours at the Green Market. Thank you.
Yeah, a year ago.
Oh, hang on, I gotta give you my card.
Yeah, Al's gonna get a card out and give it to Jenna. They are awesome. They were at the Green Market, I hear you say, and that's how you found yours.
Yeah, it was actually at the Karma Cup, I think.
Oh yes, that's where I also gave them hugs and smooches, butterfly kisses, and got appreciation from them. They gave me a free bong for selling so many for them.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, you hooked me up, Butterfly. You're the one that turned me on.
I love networking, and that's why I love networking people together and seeing what magic can happen. And here we are at the Lift Conference Expo, and that's what's happening here. So much networking. People are getting together, seeing other perspectives, and a lot of companies are out there getting a lot of clients for what they need, like lawyers.
Absolutely. Patients helping patients all over the place.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go here?
Nice to see.
We're just walking aimlessly here.
Trying to find a balance in between what we've seen at other expos, like our growing assistant companies, like nutrients, lights, trimmers.
Yeah,
seeds.
We've seen that to death.
And okay, do you want to see something newer right now then? I can try and suggest some of the either companies or, a lot of people don't like them, but the LPs are here.
There goes the stewardesses.
Well, they're part of the industry. We really should be hearing what they have to say and does approach them. I know I've got a few questions about, their growing practices.
Well, we do have some experts here today from those platforms.
That's good. That's a good way to put it. They're still practicing.
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for legislation.
All right, I figured out those air stewardesses. I saw them online. People were wondering who they were. It's actually a company. They're going around promoting a company. Oh, it's a concentrates company. I thought it was a vaporizer.
Oh. Do they have product online?
You are.
They have samples?
Yeah, I'll take a photo now, and I'll show you these lovely ladies hard at work. And I was glad enough to see them yesterday. I thought they were offering water, but they were offering vaporizer samples. And they're very cool and ready for action. And any safety instructions you might need. So,
have you got a second? So we just talk. So I was thinking, okay, we're putting the headphones on. There's like 4 voices in there. Okay. There's people all across Canada. They're joining me. We are live on the radio, okay? LifestyleRadio.net, okay? Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, who are we with and what are you doing?
My name's Nikki, and I'm working with Flight, and we have a vaporizer, and it has distillate in it. It's THC, and it's a really nice, clean product. There's no CO2, and they add terpenes to it as well. So they have 6 different flavors, and it's a really nice option. It's nice and discreet. It's small, and it has 250 pulls from it. So you buy $70 for the battery, the cartridge, everything, and then if you just want to buy the cartridge, it's only $25. So it's a good price point, and it's a really quality product. They took a long time putting it together, and I definitely suggest everyone go and check it out.
I actually have one.
Go and take flight.
I believe I have one.
You have one. Oh, wonderful.
I think I do. Yeah.
I think
I got one from the Mum Cup. Yeah. So they are.
Good.
It's a good product. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you sell
Is
wholesale?
that the one we got at the Mom Cup, Tamara?
I believe it is. I think it is. Yes, it is. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe not, because I got another package out afterwards, so it might have been after the Mum Cup. But we did have something similar, but this is a different one. It's a let me look at it. It's a rechargeable battery. It's different than the one we had, but it's like a one pull kind of deal. Comes with cartridges.
Okay.
I got this sent out after.
This has more than one pull, and I did hear someone else ask.
No. This has got like a full cartridge. Like it comes, they came with like full cartridges, and it was like distillant, right? But no, I think I have one. I do. I have one. They're lovely.
So it sells itself, then, I imagine.
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Yeah,
Do you have a website for flight?
We do. We have a website, and we also do sell wholesale if you're interested. Let me just see here. If you look up Take Flight, it's a hashtag, Take Flight, and Clearly Better hashtag. And our website is www.flyte.life. So flight.life. So, yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. This is, she's moving around here in a little cart. And they're dressed up like stewardesses. Flight, planes, right?
Oh, I got you here. Oh, this is nice.
So what's the website again? Flight?
Yes, it's
Flight.life.
Yeah, flight.life, and it's spelled differently. So it's FLYTE.LIFE. Flight.life. And if you find them on Instagram as well, you can hashtag Clearly Better and hashtag Take Flight. There we go.
So the vapor pen, that's what you're looking at, that's what you're discussing right now that you have there, right?
That's correct, but they do also have a dab, so you can just put that in your buccal mucosa and you're good to go. But right now we're just promoting the vaporizer, but we have both products.
So the whole thing together is $70.
Yeah, so if you buy a cartridge plus the vape plus the charger, it's $70. But if you just buy the cartridge, it's $25.
How much is in the? How much is in the cartridge?
It's 250 pulls. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Super. Okay. All right.
And they do last that long.
Okay.
Like,
Is anybody have any people have any questions for her before we let her go?
Nope.
Just a shout out. It's a great product.
All right.
What is,
okay.
Is it an indica or a sativa?
She's not sure. Sorry. Now, and can you get it with different THC and CBD levels?
The level is 70%, and it's THC. There's no CBD, so that's the amount.
Good. Well, there you go. Check them out. Flight.life, and flight is spelled FLYTE.life.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Yep. All right, super. Yeah, there we go. I got a card thing here. All right, super.
Perfect.
All right, we'll let him go in the cart. This is I see something similar to this at the Global Marijuana March, but the only thing is that they're not serving dabs. Hey, how are you? Okay, we're back. We got Butterfly again. What do you think, Butterfly? You still getting more people in here?
There are more people in here. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of mix of people. We've got colors, ages, ranges from suits to non-suits. There's a lot of diversification today, and I absolutely love it.
It's yes, there is. It's things from
With a woman named Annie who came in from New York for this event. So this is not just a Toronto savvy crowd. This is everybody.
Better in the middle of the
That's great.
Well, actually, there's a European company, Eurofins. That might be something from Europe.
Too bad that truck's only as is.
What was that?
That's Al
There is.
moving. That's Al
Yeah.
moving.
That's
I'm moving.
Al Rap is moving his friends. Hi, Al Rap. How you doing?
Hi, Al Rap.
Okay.
Hi.
Do you want to go in here and explain this box?
This box? Yeah. Okay, we have a very interesting display put on by one of the long-standing known investment people in the cannabis world, Chuck Graffici, and his creation of Tweed. He branched out of that and came into a new company just last month where he's now using a model called streaming for cannabis investment, much like the mining industry. So he's a major speaker and a person of great, I think, respect in the industry, they say. So he's created a nice booth here that's a little interactive. And I'll try and take a picture for you. It's asking people to grab some string and kind of help themselves to making some connections.
So
I guess they're trying to connect some dots.
So we got this board here in front of us, and there's different comments to the nails that are in the board, such as fashion over function, Pink Floyd for the win, don't call it marijuana, it's cannabis, I smoke joints, so on and so forth. Oh, I grow at home. There you go. That's a good one, eh?
It makes me feel great.
So you would grab a piece of string or yarn, wool here, or whatever this is, and you would connect what to each one of these things that you believe?
I imagine so, because it's trying to get people to have fun, make your connections, loop the string around any posts that apply to you. So it makes me feel great would be when I would loop it around, and I use disposable vaporizer pens because I have two in my purse right now. Yeah.
Well, it says connect your dots. Like there's that orange one on there. I think that person almost says everything.
Yeah, discretion is important to me, and I get a little frisky. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
There's probably about 125 nails.
And there's one that even says, "I know Bob Marley's middle name." So like you're trying to see how it's kind of like a game. I like CBD strains. It's very specific to our marketplace. It's beautiful. It's a game for us to find our connections.
Huh. Is there one that says it's too expensive?
Super Troopers, top 10 films ever. Here we are looking.
I am a doctor. I smoke a pipe. I make homemade edibles. Ooh, that's my song. I make homemade edibles. Jerry Garcia is God. It is actually on the board here, I swear.
Yes, I'm a witness.
Miles Davis is my hero. I smoke from a bong. I'm going to take a picture of that.
Oh, yeah, you are a bong person. Yeah.
Carry it everywhere with me around the world.
I drink infused beverages. Would that mean more than just cannabis infused? Yeah, alcohol, right? I like edibles.
A lot of networking going on here today while we're moving along and showing everything.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're moving on.
Also include is often a space to talk about product and also grab a free coffee. Because, there's some expensive looking pens. Are those from the Marley collection? Or these are Tokyo Smoke, the recent company making great news about their $13,000 bong.
Oh, right. Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
We're in the middle of the Wheaton Cannabis booth that has all the strings. So they're part of that with their coffee offering.
Yeah.
We have another game where people are, I guess, asked to
look forward,
do something tactile with pieces of fuzz.
Yeah, but basically it's a board and it's got 5 big round circles, and those circles are filled with felt.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of balls in a container here, and you grab a ball and you put a ball into one of these 5 spots, and it's talking about what, looking forward in the cannabis world. What ways do you see it changing? What it can do. So there's healthier people, innovations, environmental.
And what are you looking forward to after 5, 10 to 20 years into the future after legalization? So healthier people, innovations, environmental, strong economy, and a happier world.
Yeah, that's going to be great, eh? So, yeah, and so people have been putting balls up in there, and it's filling up. Okay. Oh, do we want to do the lounge?
It's important to show people or to tell people that we have some actual dabbing going on, which is really fantastic. And we're heading towards the Medcalf booth right now, which is saying that they're a Toronto, Amsterdam style lounge. I understand that there's dabbing going on because I just saw someone exhale from some kind of unit. So they seem to have a really cool old school arcade game.
Yeah, they do.
So they're in downtown Toronto. They're Yonge and Wellesley. Their location is including a patio.
Ah, nice, nice.
I haven't been to it yet myself.
No, eh? Well, you know, it shows as far as, you know, you can look around and see some big companies here, right? Then you've got grassroots.
Yeah, right next door to the Med Cafe booth, which is expressing their Med Lounge that's located on Yonge Street near Wellesley. We have Scientistis Pharma.
Yeah,
we have a mixture in our booths here. We're ranging from a cafe lounge to Scientistis Pharma, which is a company infusing cannabis into capsule form that are long-term trying to get a DIN number, that are a privately owned company that is working in the pharma infusion realm to try and get cannabis utilized more medically. And hopefully work under new regulations to get themselves a DIN number for cannabis in their form.
There you go. Capsules. That's right. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people don't, you know, it's so easy just to throw a couple capsules into your mouth. But for some people who don't like to smoke or maybe have dietary issues, so they can't do edibles. And
I have a lot of patients. Of patients that use the capsules. I'm interested in that, but I'm interested in what's in them. Are they using whole plant medicine in there? Have they got an extract in there? Is it what is exactly in the capsules?
I did have a chance to speak to one of their major owner reps, vice presidents. It is natural. They have a lot of information available online. They have their booklets here. They're set up well to answer your questions because the actual owners, reps, VIPs are here at the show. They're not just hiring young people to come and market their product. No offense to those who do, but these are the actual owners, operators, and directors of this company that are taking this opportunity to showcase what they're going to be doing in the cannabis-friendly and cannabis medical future.
It's a very, I think it's a very good market to get into. A lot of people are interested in that. You know, the capsules taken orally, as well as, you know, suppository remedies. I mean, really, in today's world, as far as medicinal value for cannabis goes, and using cannabinoid therapy, smoking it's like the last thing on the list.
Yeah. They themselves are pretty legit. They're making a documentary film right now about what they're doing medically and talking to patients on a cameo basis. I sent the picture, they've got a camera set up and they're producing a documentary as we speak. And it's very fascinating to see it. Because these people are obviously really in the marketplace and looking forward to showing people the benefits of cannabis and offering it to patients.
10 years ago, there wasn't companies doing this. It was the advocates were out there yelling, you know, at the top of their lungs to be heard.
Ashamed that they were involved in it. These people are making a documentary.
There's a sign here warning you about the documentary being made. If you go into it, you're given permission. So.
Yeah. Well, you could wind up on their film, so yeah, they've got to let you know what they're doing.
What's this booth?
Well, you remember how at some expos there'd be the massage people and off-market kind of offerings? Well, we've seen a lot of focus on the cannabis world. This is one of the loungers that was popular online, where people could purchase a blow-up lounger, like a couch made out of plastic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, speaking of, I'll try to take a picture now.
Oh, I thought it was like
is it one of them air ones that it just fills up?
Yes, Inflate Mate.
Oh, I love those.
I was given one for my birthday. I'm so excited. Maybe we'll get a demo.
Those are fantastic. Yeah, you just
we're getting a demo.
They fill up with air.
Okay, hang on. Okay, we're live on the radio. Okay, on Lifestyle Radio. Okay. All right, now we'll let you tell us how this all works.
I'm holding something pretty fantastic in my hand right now. It's a big bag. It's a dry bag concept. So it actually, the idea stems from the Army, no pun intended, and it's just gotten better. So we're using parachute material, which means you can go on very rough surfaces outside, like the beach, the gravel, the sand. We can go on the water. We can go on ice, snow, no problem. Dry bag concept holding up to 800 pounds of pressure, and to fill it up, you don't need a pump. You're not using your breath from your lungs. You actually just hold up 2 tunnels one at a time and fill up that air in your atmosphere. If you got wind, you're extra lucky.
Oh, wow. So, something that would be great for camping, obviously.
You know it. Camping, sporting events like concert events out where they have the fields where you can go sit. Wonderland, I was thinking, well, people waiting in the line. That's my biggest idea right now. I'm about to go full-fledged on that one.
Like, these are like couches, like portable couches.
8 to 9 feet long that could hold up to 4 people, again, depending on their structure, but 800 pounds of pressure. So the weight there isn't an issue. You can run and jump on it, have a lot of fun, keeping safe in the water, making sure they're as firm as possible, but always making sure you have a friend.
Now, I think you mentioned on this, but you can't be punctured?
No, as long as you keep it away from broken glass, keep it away from nails, keep it away from a fire or campfire, and don't put it on like a single rock. It can do with like a gravel surface, no problem. Or some rocks that are in with the sand on the beach, not a problem.
Yeah, because I can really see a popper at the beach for sure.
Yeah, again, no energy and no electricity being used. So this is a good eco-friendly thing to think about. And emergency purposes, where you're driving or long drives on the road, you're going to have something that allows you to say, you know what, I want to take that nap because I'm not going to wake up with aches and pains. I'm going to be off the ground. So emergency stuff like that as well. Sensory play, you're inside, you feel hugged. It's very good for sensory play as well as for all the other things we discussed. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This thing's pretty cool, guys. You should see this.
Gives a whole new meaning to couch potato, doesn't it?
Look at Kay. She's yeah. She's filling the bag up with air. Oh, we're bumping into people. She's just swooshing it around. And closes it. She opens it up when she's gonna fill it, and she closes it when she brings it back. And then now she's rolling it up. So now it puts pressure and it fills up with the air. And she's just twisting it around.
End of where I've twisted my ends of the bag, I've now made it twist, clipping the ends. So now all the air is captured in there, and when I go to sit on it, it's actually my weight that's holding in the air from the twist of the end.
There you go. We saw her make the couch right here, guys.
Wow.
They are awesome. I have to get one.
Yeah, she's sitting in here relaxing, and we got some pictures going on. We're posting here. So, we'll get you back up here. We gotta get her off the couch. Wonder if she knows the lady from the Sofa King. Okay, I gotta let her do a plug here for her website. And
yes, you can find us at bambooforlife.org. That's where we're on. You can find us there because we are also selling bamboo bedding. So we're a little bit of twist with both inside, outside comfort.
There you go. You can put some bamboo bedding on this couch and relax outside for sure, especially around the fire, man. Wow. Ooh, yeah, you are watching sparks, don't you? Yeah, flying sparks. Ooh. Okay.
What was the website, Al?
Huh? What was the name of the website?
Bambooforlife.org.
Bambooforlife.org.
Bambooforlife.org. It's called Bamboo for Life. There you go. Let's head to the lounge.
Yeah.
Okay. We have many products looking forward to us. We're walking by right now quickly to the lounge. We're passing a lot of lights companies, as we've all seen at some of these. We're passing Broken Coast,
Food, yeah.
Of what we're doing. We've got Grow Tech, we've got nutrient companies. We have magazines like High Canada Magazine. We're finding other companies, including Apollo Applied Research that we talked to earlier today. So I've got my things. I know where I am.
Yes, we did talk to them earlier on.
We've got Ross's Gold. That's the growing LP company that's our former Olympian.
Yeah, he was a sponsor for No Surf for the first year that I started the org.
We're also passing some different companies with bigger booths than we're used to.
Yeah, this is called Serena
Security Company. Security systems will be very important for people in the future who are involved in the medical marijuana grow, of course. They have so many regulations, cameras, etc., that are required. This is a security system that's set up.
We shouldn't have those concerns. You know, it's unfortunate, eh?
I smell chocolate chip cookies. Do you smell chocolate
Yeah, I do. I smell chocolate chip cookies.
There's a crepe station in here.
Ah, okay. So we're going this way. Okay.
We're walking past a medical cannabis and the treatment of mental health, and I see that Philip Lucas is on stage at this time from Tilray. This is a fascinating day filled with people that are very knowledgeable, long-standing cannabis advocates, medical specialists, giving people a lot of information.
They just released a report on opiates and cannabis. Oh, photo. Let's stop here. All right, guys. Oh, there it is. There's the lounge, finally. See, maybe this place is bigger than I thought it was.
I'm going to start out with a brief introduction to Tilray. Tell you a little bit about
Found a hydroponics store.
You did?
Yeah, B&B.
Oh, right. Yeah.
B&B Hydroponic Garden.
That's the one that the guy from Cross International was talking about, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, earlier, yes.
Yeah, I think they're in Brampton.
Yes. Okay, all right. We're making our way to the Vapor Lounge. Stocks. Oh, this guy's in a leaf suit. And that's down the maple leaves. White patch. Oh, yeah, look at that. It is. The lounge is packed, man. There's a lot of people in here. We got to go by the security.
Are there any suits in there?
There sure were yesterday.
Yeah. How you doing? See, what the rules here are 19 plus, I believe, anyways. I know they ask for ID if you don't look 25. And, yeah, we're in here. It's packed. Holy fuck, there's a lot of people. I just got to hold on to Butterfly here, making our way around different tables. They got, there's solos. Whoa, it's oh, yes, yeah. Well, there's no tables. Everybody's standing up. So hi, how are you? Yes. Is there somebody we can talk to? Okay. All right, we got somebody finding us, somebody to talk to. Oh, Kevin's coming. We talked to Kevin earlier. I'm hearing crickets. Dead air. No.
We're just we're all vaping too. You see that?
You're all vaping?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
Try and take pictures of people, not people, but the vaporizers, so that you can try and get some understanding of what we've got.
Where are you posting the pictures, Erin? I can't.
I'm sending them to Al. Oh, it's to Al. Yeah, you're not getting any of these pictures. Sorry, he's moving.
No.
Yeah. But that was the way that I would do it before. So where should I be sending these pictures?
Can you post them?
Al's okay as long as we know.
Facebook page? Are they going to Al's Facebook page or?
So to put them on, you can put them on my Facebook page or your Facebook page. Or you can put them on Tamara's Facebook page.
I'll get to him.
Maybe I'll.
Yeah, we know you will. We understand you're busy.
I'm just looking at the station. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I'm sitting in the car and I have you on the car stereo. Listening.
I know, and we hear you once in a while too. Talking about
once in a while, yeah, when I forget to turn off the microphone.
Tamara, you just want the single last name, right? That's the one you use, single last name.
Yeah, Tamara Cartwright. Just
Yeah,
tag me in
okay.
those. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Aaron's gonna do that.
Yeah, because I'm sitting. I'm sitting on my Facebook right now too.
Twitter, so it's all good.
Okay, I'm hearing Al in the background there too.
I'm going to start sending these out on Twitter, so just give me a minute and they'll show up.
Al says give him and he's going to have them on Twitter. Al says give him and you'll have them on Twitter. Yeah, this is it's a whole range of age of people who are in here too, eh? It's not just young people. There's older people with, gray beards, people with bald heads. TV vape.
There's nothing wrong with people with gray beards and bald heads. Okay?
That's right.
So the new location now, it's on the other side than it normally is, right?
Well, yeah, it's in the southern building, which is like four floors in the ground at least. Might even be double that. And there's roads above us.
Wow. So it's not.
Yeah.
We don't see the outside or anything.
No. If I want to go outside to smoke a joint, I gotta go up three escalators, and then you can just walk outside. It's only 50 feet to the door. And once you go outside, there's a little parkette in front of the building with benches, and there's another bench area on a different side. So there's spots to sit outside.
So do you think the purpose of that was to take us away from Front Street?
Well, that's a good question, and one that I'm sure a lot of people will be asking. I know over the years.
There was an issue last year, right? I mean, there was some protesters out front last year. There was some issues on the street last year. They tried to corral us all away when we were smoking our cannabis on the street in front of the convention doors. And people complained. I guess a lot of people going back and forth to the Blue Jay game took issue with it, us medicating on the street like that. So I'm wondering if the move was to get us off of Front.
Well, hey, there's a big possibility because I know even during the TY Expos, there'd be a lot of people out front if they didn't open the back door. By opening that back door. Put everybody out that emergency exit, that great big, like a big balcony out in the back of the building. It really reduced the number of people that were sitting out front. What do we got here? Air vape. Each vaporizer, I should let you know also, each vaporizer has a performance spec. Okay, they're rated on vapor quality, manufacturing quality, temperature flexibility, portability, as well as battery life. Oh, it's locked in place now. So I guess we're trying out this air vape. So what's going on with it?
There's just some issues. Some of the reps know some of the products better than others. There's so many products available. I'm trying to take pictures without faces here, but the issue is that maybe some of the power isn't working, or there's just a lot
of malfunction.
There's a lot of different vaporizers here that probably have to power on and off differently. They've perhaps been overworked. There might be some that are out of power because they're trying to access the power cords and see if they're working. But other ones are working. So a lot of people are dabbing here. It's just these ones that we've come across when we first walked into this very crowded room.
Yeah, we were here. It's like 11:30. It was pretty empty. Try to head over and grab Kevin. We're heading someplace.
It's like that every year, though, isn't it? I think in the morning hours it's fairly empty because people are out and about. But by 3 o'clock, everybody's exhausted and looking to medicate.
Yeah. There's no chair. There's very few chairs. Only on the counter that goes around the outside is there chairs, and then that's only that's only on 2 walls. So there's lots of wall space that doesn't have any counter. It just has some light promotional material. We've come our way over to a dabbing machine, which is actually it's hooked into the Bolts and Stiffle Mighty vaporizer. What do you think, Aaron?
You would think there would be more chairs, given that right now it's just a medication, right? So that would be geared to the medical industry more. I would think there would be more seating available for those that require it.
I'd say there's 25 chairs, maybe.
For a venue that size, that's not nearly enough.
Yeah. They want everybody to stand up at those tables. Like I said earlier, it's an iPhone style setup. Everybody's got tethers on their vaporizers, and you stand there and you test it all out. They got pens too, right?
Yeah, lots and lots of pens, many different vaporizer styles and models. Some more discreet than others, some hooked up to big dabbing rigs with electric pens or nails, e-nails. Behind you, Al.
Yes, there is. And I see Santa's here. Santa does dabs. Okay, I got. Okay. All right, we're gonna do some dabs here. We got we recruited some guys here. We're gonna help us with the dabs.
Electric vaporizer pen type units, and unfortunately, they're out of power. Some of them. So I'm trying to find my medical station. And hey, you're wearing a shirt from a tribe called Red.
Just so you know, we're live on lifestyleradio.net. We're live on the radio, right? Everybody can hear us.
So yeah, let's hear about these dab machines.
Yeah. It's quite the but this is quite the system.
Not today.
That's two vaporizers hooked up to that one rig.
What it is, it looks like 2 vaporizers hooked up to a little bubbler.
Yeah.
3 bubblers.
3 bubblers.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Sure is. Okay. Aaron's got a chair here. Yeah. Well, this is it's quite the place, guys. Santa's in here too. Santa does dabs. What do you think, Ross? Santa does dabs. Hello.
Santa does dabs.
I said, yeah.
I think everybody abandoned you, Al.
I think so. I think so.
I'm with you, hon. I'm with you.
Good.
I'm listening. Santa does dabs.
Santa does dabs. I was just checking my power here. I left on my phone. See if I got gonna have to hook up here soon to some juice.
We got just one of your little batteries.
That's what I've got, man. Got my little portable batteries here.
So tell me, what do you think? Are you impressed with what you see still already, Al, or so far anyway?
What's that?
Are you impressed with what you've seen so far, or what?
Well, it's an evolution. It's how things have evolved because of being involved in the TY Expo, seeing how how it was done, seeing how things are done 7 years later. There's a big change. The way things are done.
Yeah.
I would say that the TY Expo was more along the line of the. I've got to go put the battery on here, Aaron. So I'll be right back. The way the companies, the representation that's here, just the way the things are run. But it's TY Expo was like craft cannabis.
Yeah, it was more grassroots. I mean, no pun intended.
Correct.
But it was really grassroots, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's completely different thing nowadays, I think. But how is it different this year compared to last in the short-term change?
How is it different?
Yeah, is it different this year compared to last year?
Well, it's in a whole different building. That's a big change. It's still at the Metro Toronto Event Center, but it's downstairs. But as far as there's more of the business, and when it comes to business that don't touch the plant. Okay, it's more of a business that's been created because cannabis, not include cannabis.
Offshoot businesses.
Offshoot, that's the word I'm looking for. Offshoot businesses. Exactly. So.
Yeah. We got a lot of that in the north too. It's one major industry up here is mining or forestry, but there's a bazillion offshoot businesses that thrive because of those major industries.
Right.
A lot of that's happening with cannabis now as well.
Right. Well, just so you know, when you leave the lounge, you have to leave at a certain gate. You go out the same gate you come in, but you have to go out the right side instead of coming in on the left side. Yes. And that is because when you exit, you go through a turnstile, whatever. So it counts. It counts the people as they come and go. Correct. I'm trying to dig here for my battery. It's buried.
Have you seen any seed companies yet, Al?
I did see some seed stuff. I've only saw, I'm going to say, one. It had anything to do with seeds.
Oh.
That's, at the Expo, it was big time.
Yeah.
Seed companies. 30 of the booths, would be seed companies.
I know. I guess they're kind of laying low, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
And the ones that aren't. Sorry, the ones that aren't.
The craft businesses are becoming less, and the industries are becoming more.
Yeah. It's as if as the people have been saying, it's a takeover, or just slowly they've been swallowed up. And if you don't jump on that wave, then you could lose out under a regulated system.
Yeah, because there was a day when these
because I can see like
small business.
Once legislation and everything's through, I can see them, just like you gotta get a license to sell alcohol in a bar. There's gonna be, those type of regulations hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah. Okay. Still dealing with equipment here.
We're still dealing with equipment, and we don't have a commercial break to go to.
No, I just got to hook everything up.
No commercials today. We've got another.
Let's go to a commercial
before we have to go to a commercial.
Oh, okay. Now we go to a commercial. Okay. So far, everything's good. I'm right here by the entrance. I got a guy who just walked in here with a portable.
There is some
dabber.
There is some humming or something like that going on. I don't know who it is. Can you mute your mic for a second?
I think it's Kim.
Oh, it's Kim's. Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. It's like a fax machine.
Kim is on a shitty computer because hubby is working on the one I usually use to broadcast.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't mind muting while you're not talking, that'll help.
Okay. I usually do.
Awesomeness. Awesome. So where are we going next, Al?
Well, once I'm done here, something tells me it looks like we've got a guest already lined up.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, I just got to plug in the battery.
Is it Tommy Chong? I hope it's Tommy Chong.
No.
Oh, well. Cheech will do. No Cheech.
He looks familiar.
How about a guy named Tommy?
Okay, yeah, just somebody named Tom or
just grab a guy.
All right, just in time. We're down to 10% on the phone.
I've already had to charge my phone twice.
Got the battery hooked up to it now. Got to carry those. I don't know what I'm gonna do come summer. I need pockets. I'll have to get a pair.
And a belt, suspenders.
Suspenders.
Keep those pants up so the batteries don't weigh you down.
Well, that's done. Got
Don't
the battery in.
Don't fall in a pool.
Okay, I just gotta buckle up, hand.
We'll have to get you a media bag, like a
Al is
messenger
just
bag you
doing-
carry on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Al is just doing his technical difficulty routine, getting rid of that little shaky shake. And we're here because we're in the lounge, the vape lounge. It's a bigger, more fantastic vapor lounge than I've ever been in, and I've volunteered at a few at the Treating Yourself Expo. A friend of ours is just setting up his rig right next to us, so aren't we lucky? Because I brought my samples of different shatters and pulls and all these fantastic new concentrate names.
Oh, wow.
Because I was a judge at the Karma Cup. I was smart enough and lucky enough to participate in that last year.
And you're still
And
going
I have
through your
leftovers.
costume.
And I don't have a dabbing station at home, so I've been looking at ideas. This expo has actually shown me that there are some silicone dabbing stations available,
Yes.
which are much probably cheaper and safer for me, the klutz, butterfly. And it's great that I can now bring these samples from that event and utilize them, because I have to be social to usually dab, on someone else's rig. So it's nice to see familiar faces, but there are a lot of people here that are very familiar with cannabis I've never seen before, and they're hitting dabs. They're doing it. It's packed in here.
All right.
That's awesome. And you know what? I just did my application for the
out of
Karma
butt,
Cup
buddy.
Judges Kit.
Almost out
So
of
they're coming out again for the Judges Kit.
You want to take the bag up
Still
with you?
dabbing.
Santa's still coming, you said. All right. Well, yeah. There's Santa down there. He's still here.
Santa's still dabbing.
I just posted a picture of Santa there just a second ago. I am working on the pictures. I just took a break for rolling.
Awesome.
Okay. Did we want to try to talk to somebody? I just saw Kevin. He went out. He had a couple of vaporizers in his hand.
You talk to whoever you want.
We talked to him earlier. He seems to be the top guy. Well, let's make our way along, and we'll come back in here again. You can always go back and. Oh, you haven't vaped it. Oh, okay.
This one. So forgive me if I ask to medicate a little more.
No.
We go outside and see the bright sunshine, and who's medicating out there with some joints, but.
Yeah, you could go outside.
All of the portable vaporizers that are tethered down like an iPad are currently being used, it looks like.
You could go you could go outside and medicate and see who's out there to talk to.
Yeah, it's kind of far now that we think about it, so we're going to see what our options are. We're just trying to keep you guys entertained and also look around and figure it out. It's very packed in here.
Yeah. And if it won't take me long, I'll remember I'll remember where the back door is to this place. Yeah.
Al will find
People complain about the odor of the cannabis coming in the back door from the shipping doors, but they weren't complaining about the fumes of the trucks. Because they had to drive underground, right? So the fumes are all contained in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this way. Oh, sure. What do you think? Give this one a try? It's less than $100. 5 times. Should hit him 5 times. That one looks like a flask. Someone's going to think you're drinking instead of vaping. Oh, that one's on. 210. Did you want to try that one? All right. We're going to come over here and try this one.
What's it called, Al?
Okay. What was which is this one here? Whoa. Oh. We found out one con on this thing is that the mouthpiece can fall off easy. And it's glass on a white floor.
it's the only one we can find working, so I'm afraid we're going to have to try again.
I think I felt it hit my foot, but I don't see it anywhere down there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, might have gone in the garbage can.
Welcome to the Bull in the China Shop show.
Yeah. Okay. Now we've got ourselves one here, another one here. It's a little smaller. It's the same company.
It would be nice to have like a chair, but
it's called the Utilian 420.
Yes.
It's got an overall score of 7.4.
Yes, these are all graded, as Al mentioned, on some criteria. Battery life, portability, temperature flexibility, manufacturing quality, and vapor quality. And I finally have some cannabis flower put into the device. I'm going to try it now.
There you go. How is it? I better just tell you about the mouth cleaners at each of these tables.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that, Al. Do they have wipes? Do they wipe?
Hey, look who it is! Hey, yeah, each table's got alcohol wipes, as well as what do you call it? Cotton dabs. Q-tips. The Q-tips.
Q-tips.
What are you doing here? Oh, look at that! She's hiding. She's running off and trying to hide on me.
Who you got?
Who do I got? Well, I
can't say.
Hey. We found the lady. This lady here was the lady who I turned to when I wanted to get my medical license way back in the early 2000s, because there wasn't many people around. So I'd like to welcome Lady Di to the Roadshow.
Hi guys, I made it out after all these years.
Hey, Di.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm okay. Hi, Ross. Hey.
Hey.
I remember giving you a phone number too.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got out of the house today just to come check things out.
Well, you're involved in the past of the TY Expo, helping out as a volunteer, and now you're walking around here like, what do you think of this lounge?
I think ours was way better.
You could sit down.
Yeah, we could sit down. This is geared to, like, as I'm looking around for, where's the compassionate care? It's all about the money here. Nobody cares about us sick here. I haven't found any yet.
Well, if they did, there would be chairs, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
But
nice
it's been a
to talk
busy
to you,
day.
Di. It's nice to talk to you. Kim Cooper here. Big fan.
Kim Cooper.
Oh, hi, Kim.
How are you?
I'm looking over people's heads to see where you.
See where she's coming from. Where's she talking? I can hear her. I can't see
her.
So we are heading out because I need to smoke really bad.
Yeah. Well, you've done those escalators lots of times. You've done the trip. You worked the National Women's Show. We used to come down here.
We brought live plants. I haven't seen a live plant yet.
Neil tried to bring a live plant in yesterday and they stopped him.
Oh, really? Not like us. We brought 3.
Oh, that first year you brought in 3 live plants. I can remember doing the International Home and Garden Show, and we trimmed plants right on the show floor.
Yep, that we did. I think we broke some ground with that.
Yes, we did, and what a crowd.
Yep.
All right, she's got to get going. All right, one of these spontaneous interviews. Thanks,
See you,
Di.
Di. Bye-bye.
Fine, everybody.
She says, have fun, everybody.
Bye-bye.
What do we got, oh, yeah. Well, you just run into all... I see we got Butterfly here. She's talking with a guy. She may want to talk more with him. It's has to do with I don't know. It's client access.
Client access?
I hope that's patient access.
Yeah. There's a difference between a client and a patient, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. I'm just trying to read his front of his brochure. Okay, Santa's still sitting down he's sitting down. I think he's finally sitting down, I should say.
He should call himself Santa Claus. I'm sorry.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
I gotta go tell him that.
Yeah, I mean, it fits better, right? I mean, the green suit and everything, and
That's perfect, Rob.
Yeah, I had to come back and ask you a question. What is your name? Like, not your real name, but your outfit here.
My real name is Santa Crons.
Santa
Crons, as in chronic.
Oh. Santa Chronic.
Oh, how about Santa Crons? No, that doesn't work. Santa Claus, though.
Santa Claus. Somebody wondered if it was Santa Claus.
Well, someone did call me that. Hey, that's fine too. Why not?
There you go. It's all the same. That's right? Yeah. There you go, guys. Got it.
Well, Merry Canada to you.
I got it right from Santa Claus himself.
Still want to know.
Buds are falling on the floor here. Okay, they got him though. Whoa. Crap. A little tangled up.
And you got a bud stuck to your shoe now, right?
No, we're good. I'm untangled. But I have seen butt plugs around here today.
What?
Yeah.
That's too much information there. What?
When we get out
I
there.
still want to find a frozen one.
There was a booth out there. They do research on cannabis and sex.
Okay.
So we'll have to find them.
See if you can find somebody with that frozen butt plug there, Al. Remember I showed you that one?
Frozen butt plugs?
Frozen butt plug.
No, they go in the end of your bong, and they make
Bongs.
a hole in your bong.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Folks, you don't even know what I've been thinking here.
No, they're really bong, Russ.
Oh, okay.
And they go and they make the hole in your bong very small. So
Sure. Okay, we found someone who's going to talk.
And I seen one that you can put in the freezer. So that was really cool.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay, guys, we've got somebody to talk to us about the Vapor Lounge, the setup, and all that. This guy right here. All right. Oh, we're going in here in the. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine by me. I've been standing up all day. If I sat down on this couch, you wouldn't get me back up. All right, can you let us know who we're talking with?
My name is Nima Nouri. I'm the CEO and founder of T-Vape.
T-Vape, and T-Vape is?
T-Vape is the largest e-commerce and the vaporizer distributor in Canada.
Wow. So we actually have a business owner on. I'm going to give you these headphones. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. In there, you're going to hear some other voices. There's 4 other people on here with me from across Canada. One of them is a business owner, Ross. Want to say hi, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Very good. Very good. I can hear you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you want to tell us about the lounge here? These are different products that you guys are connected to?
Yes, so basically what we did is this is the first, as far as I know, the first self-serve concept for a lounge where you can go in and you can try any vaporizer that is basically any type of player in the market in one space. It's happening in the largest cannabis expo in Canada, and this is the largest lounge that I know of that has ever been done. So we're very proud of that, and there's about, if you look at there's about 60 units on display, different units that people can try, and there's the equivalent amount in the back being charged so they can be swapped out. So there's about $20,000 worth of just vaporizers on the desks, and that's not even talking about all the other stuff. So I hope people really, really love it, and I can't see much space to walk, so I'm sure they are enjoying it.
Yeah, it's busy in here. And you said you wondered whether this is the first style of this here at these expos. As a person who's been involved in the expos, including the Treating Yourself expos in 2010, I can tell you you're right. This is the first time of a self-serve this way. What we had before was tables and some chairs in front, and they had the vaporizers for people to try that way.
It was very nice. It was basically everything. Big things have small beginnings, and the small beginning is the most important part. So, I remember how it was. It was great, and it obviously we scouted every one of those treating yourself events there. Expos, they're amazing. The people were amazing, and we learned from that. And as we go on in a history of how we as a country that is pioneering something as big as legalization are going to handle events like professionally. All of it started with individuals like yourself that did the previous versions of the Expo.
Yeah, the expos, they attract so many people, which, people are obviously looking for that information and that education. And places like this provide all that.
Yes, but we got, as far as I know, only in the lounge, we got about 15 people or so. They're wearing the specific uniform, so if people have questions. There's a green Santa Claus back there. I just noticed. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, so there's people could talk to.
We were talking to Santa Claus there earlier. But this style here, people coming in, trying different things, there's a big advantage there because myself, there was the Bullets and Stickle Mighty. I looked at that online, seen it. It's basically, I guess, half the price of the base model, but that's still around $500. It's a little bit unreachable for me, but I was able to try it out and test it.
Oh my God, we have a lab set up. It's like two glasswares, like bongs with water, and then an Iceborne at the end, and then two Mighties at the front. So you need to try that thing. Oh my God, you need to try that. It's just crazy. Okay, it's back there. That's where you can see that there's a ton of people standing. Yes. It's over there, and you probably need to kind of fight your way in there, but it's amazing.
So can you name some of the different products that you have?
Yeah, yes. Front and foremost, the ones that are bestsellers according to our statistics in Canada are the Utilian desk, the 720, just picked up out of nowhere, and it's doing amazing. Then there's the Zeus desk, the Smites. They're almost like a staple product at this point. There's really no product in the market that has that type of battery life. And then as we move back, there's obviously the Shorts and Bickles. Those are manufactured in Germany. The Mighty is one of them. Right, and we just moved back to the prohibited here and the Focus Vape products, which are very interesting because that's the one company out of China that is doing things very well, in my opinion, because they're starting to get known as that vaporizer brand that comes with glass attachments that you can put water in there. So that's very interesting. So they sponsored one of the tables. I'm very thankful for that, and they're a great company to work with.
Glass attachments that you can put water in to make your portable vaporizer, a vapor bong.
Exactly. It's like a rig and a portable. That's the Tourist is their newest one, and the Focus Vape was their previous version. So they both are on sale still, but they come with kind of like the glass attachment. So you can use them without it as well. So the portable still works, but it's really cool. I would look at it on tvape.ca. If you go on the portable section, you can see it. It's like an e-rig, but you can do herbs with it, and it can become portable too. It's not like the e-rigs that were out before in the market.
tvape.ca.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, you'll be looking at
That's something I'm interested in. I'm a bong girl, so I'm always interested in an attachment that you can add water to.
Oh, if you like that stuff, try it. Try the Tourist, okay? Try the Tourist with the wax attachment, okay? It's crazy. Like you get a crazier kind of cloud off of the wax that you put in this e-rig, so to say, than you would get off a bong. And a bong really, like, I don't have capacity for anything like that. So it would just destroy me in terms of my lung power because it burns a lot. But these are not just as much that, depending on what type of material you choose to put in it.
How has the portable vaporizers evolved over the last couple of years, and what do you see it coming in the future?
Pardon me, I didn't.
Okay, no problem. As far as how has it evolved over the last few years, and how do you think it's going to come out in the future as far as portable vaporizers?
So what is happening is a very interesting trend here. A lot of high-end producers are shifting towards extra features that they obviously can increase their prices with, and that's normal in many consumer goods, many gadget markets, and most of them are moving towards Bluetooth, right? Now, the interesting thing is that I gave a presentation earlier to the show on the main stage, and we actually have data on the fact that 77% of people are annoyed by having features on an app. 71% do not care to see their usage data on apps because most people are paranoid since these databases save everything, and we know that there's institutions in the United States that record everything that happens on the internet. So they don't want these types of patterns of them being recorded. So 7% of people do prefer an app to a digital display on a vaporizer. 7%. Yet the major people are going towards apps. So this is data that was gathered about 2 or 3 months ago. And consumer trends shift, obviously. So I'm very interested in seeing what's happening there. I think there's going to be a move towards app because everybody wants the data. But with time, people need to come back to what the consumer wants in that moment. And I think simple to use units like the Zeus Arc that was specifically designed with survey information and information from focus groups that we use to design the unit. It has gold sync technology, engineered in Germany. And those are the things basically that I think are going to become more prevalent in the future.
Super. Have you guys got any questions? I'll let you jump in here.
I just wanted to hit that website again for that one with the bubbler on it.
It's Vape, like vapor, V-A-P-E, TVAPE.ca, and it will forward you to Toronto Vaporizer.
There you go. Okay, thank you very much for taking time out of this busy weekend to spend some time talking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming by and allowing me to have my voice heard. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Welcome. Here's my card, and we'll talk to you. All right, thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Thank you. Jeez, there we go. Got the CEO of the company. We're working through the employees here on the floor. We let them know we wanted to talk to somebody, and eventually we got the big man. Okay, well, let's make our way back out on the floor. Did you get medicated enough?
You know, I could always use more. My feet are sore, but it's all good. I was on them all day yesterday, and today is another day of walking around seeing
That looks like a beer in his hand.
Yeah, there is a bar here.
There's a bar in here?
There's a bar?
So you can walk around with a beer, but you can't walk around with a vape pen? Or could you walk around there with your little vape pen?
Oh, yeah, people are vaping outside of the lounge area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen people doing it now. Whether they're just doing it on the sly.
Would you think they're all cannabis vape pens? Because a lot of people smoke now with just vape pens.
Yeah,
right?
it concentrates too. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just squeezing through here past some people.
But it's interesting that there's liquor and cannabis being put together. You know, and I think that's one thing that really is kind of disheartening when it comes down to it, is we've tried to keep and maintain the fact that cannabis and liquor are not the same. Yet they're serving, it all within the same tent these days. And I think that's something that Treating Yourself did not do. Like, there was no liquor available, I don't believe, at Treating Yourself.
No, I don't. There was a booth there last year too for alcohol.
We stopped 5 feet from the exit door. We're gonna I think we're going to do a dab. Hey, we're just doing some dabs. Yep. That's what my friend Butterfly is wanting to do.
And I have
Dabber Man is the man.
Hey, Al?
Yeah?
Would you like a Timmy's?
Would I like a Timmy's?
We'd all like a Timmy's, please.
Like Timmy's, I'm just at the drive-through.
4 sugars and 2 creams, please.
All right, I'll get right on it.
He's coming.
I want to double make it quick.
Erin says she'll take one if you're coming. Other than that, it's what Fred's Grill and Dine or something here on the floor.
Yeah, well, you have fun with that. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Enjoy.
I think I'm going to go spray some wasps.
What are we doing here?
With me.
I'm still listening, so don't make fun of me.
Oh,
you.
Yeah, we wouldn't let that stop us anyway, Al. So. Okay, somebody, Deb and I just got a dab rig about 3-4 weeks ago. First time, got our own dab rig. Yeah, woohoo! It was a woohoo, and boy, we do like one dab in the evening, and that's it.
That's it.
Couch locked. We're couch locked. And it's like, holy shit, man. We should have got one of these a long time ago. It's serious.
Quick and efficient.
Well, it conserves your concentrates. I mean,
Absolutely.
you don't need very much, and I mean, it just wham, and you know that tornado comes out of your mouth, and it's like couch lock for 4 hours.
Yeah. It's like the good old days of hot knives, with the honey oil.
Yeah.
Really, we've just kind of evolved from the hot knives and the honey oil to this, extraction, shatter, and all kinds of different, ways and forms of doing it. So, it's evolving over the years. We, a lot of us have seen the old hot knives and torch kind of scenarios, and now we're, some kids, and I mean, that was dangerous. Let's face it. I mean, how many people I know, or you might have done, hurt your face with a hot knife? Like, oops, I slipped, and you got a big knife on your face. Like,
ow!
So pretty yeah.
That's why we always use the paper towel tube.
Yeah, that too, right? We always had a little pen or something for your heater, right?
Yeah.
But that's how we've evolved. But and that's, like I said, safety-wise too. I think it's a lot safer to use a dab rig, or the e-nail, for example, too. Yeah. That you just plug in, and you don't even have to have an open torch for it. But phenomenal that these people, that many people within this industry have evolved us to safety. It's safety too, right?
And it's still evolving. I mean, you look at vapes and dab rigs and things that were out a year or 2 years ago, and it's like, oh, that's so 2 years ago. The stuff we have now is
mangoes. Salmon.
Yeah. I know. The old Magic Flight boxes that you had. Remember those first vapes that came out? Those little boxes, the little wooden boxes. You had to stick the battery inside too. Okay, I still have one of those. I got one of those at one of my very first Treating Yourself expos too. Yeah. And I mean, those are totally obsolete now. Like, who looks at it and goes, "What the hell is that?"
It's almost like these cannabis consumption rigs. They become antiques, like at about 2-3 years old, and you put them up on a shelf somewhere as an exhibit, right? To say, this is how it used to be back in the old days, back in 2013.
We're old school.
Yeah, old school
stuff. Yeah, but absolutely. But it's great to see the industry growing and changing, and hopefully, like I said, embracing a little more of the consumerism that's going to come out of the crafting and the patience and long time people that have been doing this for many, many years. But you notice the suits coming out of the closet. Like I said, now it's like, oh, Candace, I got money to throw at you. Before it was like, shh, don't say that word.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, it sounds like a reunion. We'll have to find out.
This is a reunion. I'll tell you, it's a reunion. Just want to talk to me? We're live on the radio.
No, not live.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to put your headphones on? Okay, because I have friends on there.
Where's it?
Who's on here? Okay, we have Ross Middleton.
Hello.
PMA Hydroponics. And we have Northern Ontario Kim Cooper. And we got Tamara Cartwright. And there's Al Rapp there as well, right, guys?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Hi there.
This is Georgia, as in Georgia Tunes.
Oh, Georgia.
Hi, Georgia.
Love your stuff.
Hi, everybody. Hi,
it's nice so good to hear you.
Yeah, it's nice to hear you. Yes, my son, twice this morning, Mom, come on. No. Come on, Mom. And then, okay, I may as well. And yeah, he dragged me out, and it's been wonderful because I've got my hugs in all around.
Just imagine everybody coming along. You see that you haven't seen in a long time.
No, I know. It's been so nice.
Oh, yeah, it has been, eh? A lot of people here.
Yeah, good crowd. And I was saying to Storm, this is nice that you can come in here and medicate.
Yes, it is. It's a little bit different than the old setup. We talked to the CEO of the company about that. But, yeah, it's set up different, but patients are getting access to medication here on the showroom floor.
Yeah. That's it.
How's things going? You still drawing up a storm, aren't you?
Of course. Pun intended.
Georgia, you show up to all the events that I'm not at.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't come to many, and I don't plan on coming to many. I'll see. I'm going to California.
It was nice to run into Storm when I was there at O'Cannabis, though.
Yes.
Storm is here. He's standing right beside her. He's all got his
Tell
blazer
him I
on.
say hey. How is Storm?
Hi.
Says hello. Everybody says hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
He can't hear you guys.
Georgia. I'm sorry I missed you this time around, hon.
So, if you guys, what are you working on now as far as drawing?
I'm going to California.
Going to California. Oh, that's gonna really
That's the place you
inspire
ought to be.
Yeah, that's going to inspire some awesome work.
Yeah, I'm leaving next week sometime to Orange County, and I'm hoping to get. My friend has already registered at a couple dispensaries, so I'll get to try some cannabis down there.
Very nice. And how you going for long or?
Ticket.
Oh, it's whenever I feel like it.
Poppy and Poppy.
And Poppy's going too.
Do you hear that, Tamara?
Hey, Georgia, if you go to Venice Beach, apparently
That's awesome.
if you go to Venice Beach, they got guys twirling signs that sell you medical permits for $20, so you can get a medical permit and go to all the dispensaries you want.
Yeah, well, that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to checking out. I don't think I'm going to have any problems. I have so many people emailing me that I've met over the years, and I'm going to be all right.
Yeah, I believe you're going to be all right.
Oh, you will for sure.
That's great. I'm so glad you get to go and do that. That's just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
California in the summer, there's nothing better, right?
Well, it depends on where you are in California, I guess. If you're in Death Valley, it's not very good.
Yeah, I've never been, but I hear that's a nice area.
See what's there when you get there, eh?
Orange
Explore.
County's nice. Orange County.
Yeah, it's not very often we get down and go to California, is it?
But it's hard to leave here right now. Look at this, what's going on, how great it looks. And
Yes, yeah. Well, hopefully we can get some warmer weather, though. This 18 stuff is just not enough.
Yeah, I'm tired of it too.
And rain, like we got record rainfalls for May. I think it's double.
And
it's no
expected
better
for
in
the next
DC.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
no
you know
better out
what?
here.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Al. We had 27 here yesterday.
Yeah, I was bugging Kim when it was 32 and she got 5 centimeters of snow. 32 Celsius for us.
Oh, that's
Well,
not
that's
nice.
a bit. We got
Not
27 now.
I think it's 25.
I don't know what's
25 here
happening
today.
out there. Have you been here?
We've been here since this morning.
Yeah, we're the same way. We've been here all morning. So, okay, well, I'm gonna let everybody know where they can find your website.
GeorgiaTunes.com.
All right.
You don't know by now, Al. I don't care.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody can say it. Listeners. Yes, that's right.
Everybody knows Georgia.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, all righty. You guys, have you got any
Have a
questions?
good time.
Thanks, everybody. It's nice,
Okay.
nice saying hi. Next time,
Hi.
Kim. Next time.
Next time, hon. Love you.
Oh, okay, all right. There you go. Georgia Tunes. Like, I believe the Marie said online, if you see Georgia, say hi. And I really didn't expect to see her. So hi from Marie.
Very last minute. He asked me this morning, like I said.
You're a good son. Got her to come out and
Cool.
come down and see some people and see how things
I have
really
one of-
evolve. So
I have one of her hand-drawn little comic strips.
yeah, they just. It's a long journey up those escalators. It is. Well, we used to do the National Women's Show down here with TY, and yeah, it was all the way up those escalators until we found out about the back door, and we snuck out the shipping door, and we went around the corner because it's a spiral coming down, eh? Yeah, until they got upset at us. It was good to see you too.
I have a whole collection of all of Georgia's comics, her postcards there. I think I have 12 of them.
Yeah, and you haven't missed any issues. I had a bit of a rough spring, so I put things down for a bit. And, we'll get back. We'll pick it right back up once we get everything smoothed out.
I'll send you a picture from California.
Okay, thank you. That'd be great. Hey. All right, well there you go, Georgia Tunes. She's an exceptional cartoonist, artist.
She is.
Yeah, and tells the
And just
story.
great woman, all around woman.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey guys,
yeah.
Let's take a little bit of a break for a little bit. I am going to reload everything, and we'll come back when.
Okay, so you want to take a break? Sounds good to me.
Let's take about a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back because I have to restart everything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Do that.
See you in 10.
See you in 10.
Back in 10, everybody.
Well, it's going to take me a minute to sign it off, so keep talking.
I have a Georgia Tunes little strip, and it's how to fish party, and then the next frame it's seaweed.
Oh, she's got some fantastic stuff. I love the postcards that she does as well. I have 12 of those out of her collection. Just great work. She was a wonderful interview as well. I got to catch back up with her. I think it's been over a year now since I've had her on the show.
Time flies, doesn't it, Kim?
It sure does.
I can taste.
Zip right by.
So I got some CBD water.
CBD water?
Yeah.
Okay. And you bought it? Did you pay money for it?
No, I got this one for free. I paid $5 for the other one. The other one is just regular.
How do you know it's got CBD in it? I guess is my question.
Because it says so on the bottom. I'm trying to see where it says.